The Veil of Isis. A Cthulhu by Gaslight, Golden Dawn, actual play. With David Larkins as the keeper of arcane lore.
Okay.
On that lovely note,
So while we're chomping
you're
away,
all gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
while we're chomping away, like I said, there's some bookkeeping. Essentially, the conclusion of the Black Annie story was sort of the conclusion of Act 1, if you will, informally speaking. And so at this point, the narrative is going to advance 3.5 years to November of 1897.
Great.
Okay.
So during which time...
I was curious. I was reading Lily's midweek taster. I was curious for many reasons, but we'll start at 3.5 years later. I was like, wait, what?
Hello!
Wait a minute, I didn't get a movie. I didn't read that one.
You didn't read it?
I didn't know about that one. I didn't get a notification. What? What did you say?
Oh.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to spy on the other people.
I don't.
You don't get a notification.
You really don't?
No, I don't spy on the other people's.
I don't spy on everybody's, yeah.
Oh.
What did you get for being good?
Well, good. Well, so Jade, what were your questions? Because then we could...
Well, there weren't really
torment.
questions. I was just like, oh, that's what all of that hinting was about.
Yes.
Well then.
So, Lily
Let's just say Lily has points in writing crop.
Yeah! Alright! Now we're getting to...
And there
Poor
are
Dr. Scott.
strict no touching rules.
No
What?
touching.
Really?
Yeah.
A certain Bouchick about wow element.
Wow, I missed it. I'll have to look
You
at that.
did.
when I
It's
get
really
home.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, Westcott is one of my
He's your primary.
clients.
What would they call it? A patron. He's your patron.
He's a patron. I know what he likes. And,
Until that happens.
uh-huh.
And so the taster hinted at a major development that does occur in 1897. But,
Westcott basically...
well, we'll get there. I'm gonna get you guys up to speed here. I'm gonna go through the timeline here.
Can you believe this guy?
Yeah, can you believe this guy trying to run a game?
Jackass.
Alright.
Okay, so we left off at the beginning of 1894. Major events of 1894 include, let's see, the Dreyfus Affair begins.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
French Army Captain Alfred Dreyfus arrested and convicted of passing military information to Germans and sentenced to Devil's Island.
But you
Womp,
do it.
womp.
Comes out a few years later, j'accuse that the French Army railroaded him on anti-Semitic.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my god. Why isn't that... Has there been a movie about
I
that?
don't know if there's been a movie.
Yeah, you have.
There's
It's
been
huge.
books.
It's huge.
I didn't know
Julia
about
Louis
it.
Dreyfus is descended from it.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, another... She's connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, Robert Louis Stevenson dies in 1894. The Jungle Book is published. Tower Bridge opens to traffic. A London Building Act limits the height of buildings in the city to 150 feet after the Queen's view has been disrupted by a new development.
Wow.
I did like this view.
Wow.
Britain tries to get involved in the First Sino-Japanese War. Doesn't happen. The Japanese defeat the Chinese. I'm sure nothing will come of that.
No.
No.
No. No,
Consequence.
that's
The
very...
bubonic plague bacillus is discovered.
Cool.
Inheritance tax introduced in Britain. Bad news for Padma.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, yeah, that is bad news. Papa's still alive, yeah.
Yeah. Prisoner of Zenda is published.
Oh, by the way, I want to say that Padma's taster really was driving me nuts. I couldn't
Oh
believe
yeah, Desiree was totally
I
like
was
doing
having
a
a-
TV audience thing.
I was
She's like,
freaking out.
No, she should say yes. She should say
I
yes.
know. I was like, oh, I think Padma really wants to say yes, but how could it possibly work?
Yeah,
That's for life to figure out.
that's real life.
Honey, I'm away on business again. No, you can't know.
And then he's away on business, and then you're away on business, and he's away on business, and...
He's an inspector. I guess he'd probably be very nosy. Although I could have been married to Jude Law.
That's what I was saying! That's what I'm saying! Also...
Jen, did you not read my...
No.
Mulder had proposed to
was
Padma while she was away on holiday.
Yeah, it was really neat.
And she had to find a really gentle way to say that it just wouldn't work.
Wow.
I know!
It was really hard.
That's cool.
It was really hard.
She's like, I have
That's
a
not
career.
cool.
No, it's cool.
She chose her career over marriage.
which is quite.
Well, she's already prepared to be a spinster at the age of 36.
That's kind of
That's
what I
kind of a
thought.
strange
out
out of nowhere.
Out of the blue.
Oh,
Wait, and you're how old?
He's like in his early 30s. He's like 5 years younger than me.
but then if I was Padma, I'd be like, maybe he's trying to get information about.
It's color. I was like, oh, I know.
Or money.
Like, does he actually like me, or is he
Well, yeah, he might be trying to marry
like
out.
the heiress?
No?
Love that. Okay. Anyway,
Sorry.
sorry.
I was sneaking around in order business before.
I know. Then he can get closer to the
I know. Just didn't.
sad. His pathos.
I'm sorry. Go on, David.
Sorry. Sorry, you're trying to run
I'm
again.
eating my power berries. I'm good.
Your parrot?
My parrot berries.
Squall.
Aubrey Beardsley becomes art editor of the Yellow Book. Harrods inaugurates 7 o'clock closing hours.
So late.
Big deal. First motion picture film copyrighted. And strange light observed floating over Mars.
Ooh.
Over Mars, you say?
Meanwhile, in the Order in 1894, in January, the Isis-Urania Temple is opened in Paris by Samuel and Moina Mathers and was consecrated with the help of Annie Horniman.
Moena?
Her original name was Mona, and she changed it to Moina.
They have that much time on their hands.
They do.
Just change it to Rowena.
In March,
Sorry.
let's see here. Well, no, that's...
What? Hey. Are you editing over there?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
David
just
edit.
it's like it has things that like have bearing on future stuff that I mean like doesn't matter, but it's like I would just be like, oh, Robert W. Falcon joins the Order. You'd be like, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
You know what? We might want to log that as a mental note.
All right, Robert W. Falcon joined the Order in March.
Mental
How's
notes
that?
are stacking.
Now, the whole year of 1894 is marked by nearly constant tension between Annie Horniman and the Mathers, brought about by the amounts of money she is being asked to send the Matherses in Paris. In addition, Mathers expands the inner order grades from 3 to 5, so that it takes longer to reach the higher levels.
Okay, that's questionable.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the Order not big fans of that decision.
That's frustrating.
Yeah. And you will see that reflected in the points costs required to move up in the Order.
Oh, grand.
Shortly.
Glad everyone's been saving points.
I have.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Okay, so 1895, X-rays are discovered. Let's see here. Oh, the British South Africa Company south of the Zambezi River is named Rhodesia in honor of Cecil Rhodes.
Yeah.
That fucker.
Interesting guy.
That guy is a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a fascinating.
Fabian socialists found the London school.
Motherfucker, fascinating.
I remember my brother.
Fascinating motherfucker.
My brother did some
That too.
report on him in high school, and he was like, "Did you know that he did?" I was like, he was obsessed with him. Actually,
There's a lot, yeah.
no, Frankie.
Frankie, really?
It doesn't let you go. when you
No,
learn
he's
about
just
this
like
guy.
he's like, oh my
It goes
god,
deeper and deeper, and then you're crazy.
yeah.
You're crazy.
And then
He
you're
was
done.
just, you know,
He pulled out before the end.
yep.
Lucky him.
Yeah, I know.
Indeed.
Let's see. The Lanchester motor car is introduced as the first British four-wheeled gasoline-powered motor car.
Okay.
Fabian socialists found the London School of Economics.
Whoa. Harum.
Marconi pioneers wireless telegraphy, although almost a century later it will be established that Tesla beat him to it.
Yep.
Womp.
H.G. Wells' The Time Machine is published. Pocket Kodak camera. I mean, this was an amazing year for literature.
The whole-
Amazing decade, I should say.
It was.
Pocket Kodak
This is the
camera.
real 90s.
That's right. Pocket Kodak camera introduced by Eastman Kodak. The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde plays at the St. James Theatre. Wilde sues the Marquess of Queensberry for libel.
Yeah. That ended well.
That turns out really well.
Hooray!
First commercial presentation of the film on a screen.
Smile.
Britain's National Trust, created with government funding.
Wow, I didn't know it was that old.
I get me brain medicine from the National Health.
Also, your wooden teeth.
Created with government funding to preserve country house, parks, and gardens. Botulism bacterium isolated. Volume 3 of Das Kapital is published. Sigmund Freud begins to develop scientific psychoanalysis. Motion picture camera invented. Principle of rocket reaction propulsion formulated. Safety razor invented. And Joshua Slocum completes first solo circumnavigation of the Earth.
Cool.
Meanwhile, in the Order,
Oh.
early in the year, a pamphlet sent out by someone identifying themselves as Respiro circulates among the order, basically advocating that the order begin teaching sex magic.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Edmund Berridge is implicated as the author of this pamphlet.
Oops.
Becomes embroiled in tensions between Mathers and Horniman.
Oops.
Oh.
Horniman not for it, Mathers for it. It becomes a whole drama thing.
Mathers is a shady fucker.
Oh yeah.
In December of 1895, Benjamin Cox, head of the Osiris Temple in Weston-super-Mare, dies. His death probably spelled the demise of the Osiris Temple shortly thereafter. 1896, Cecil Rhodes resigns the premiership of Cape Colony. British forces imprison Ashanti King in Fourth Ashanti War. New tribal uprisings in Rhodesia. Anglo-Egyptian forces begin reconquest of Sudan under British General Kitchener. Radioactivity is discovered in radium. Anti-typhoid inoculation originated by British pathologist Almeth E. Wright. First flight of a mechanically powered flying machine, a steam-powered model airplane by U.S. astronomer Samuel Pierpont Langley.
Jen's getting queasy.
Yeah, lots happening, man.
We suck.
The Daily Mail is founded.
Oh.
London's National Portrait Gallery moves into a permanent home in Westminster. Strauss's So sprach Zarathustra first performed in Frankfurt. Olympic Games revived in Greece. London, failure of India's wheat crop raises world prices. Last of Gilbert and Sullivan's comic operas, The Grand Duke plays the Savoy. Helium discovered. Electric stove invented.
Woo.
And in the Order in 1896, A.E. Waite, having been expelled from the Golden Dawn in 1892, is reinstated. In September, after many months of conflict with Mathers, Annie Horniman resigns. She is reinstated after signing an article of submission to Mathers. But when she refuses to restart her payments to the Matherses, she is again expelled in December of 1896.
Oh, it's Celestia's furious.
And then in 1897, our current year,
Yes.
Queen Victoria celebrates her Diamond Jubilee.
Hey.
Electron discovered as part of the atom.
Woo.
Anopheles mosquito shown to be vector for malaria by British physician Ronald Ross. Hawaiian Islands annexed by U.S. Royal Automobile Club founded in London. Mark Twain in London on World Lecture Tour. Hearst's New York Journal starts sensationalist yellow journalism techniques.
Good job.
First halftones printed on newsprint. H.G. Wells' The Invisible Man published. Rudyard Kipling's Captain's Courageous published. Bram Stoker's Dracula published.
Oh, I was gonna post a cool pic. I'll post it tonight.
Cool.
A cool picture you two would really, really enjoy. Well, I guess you would like it too. You okay? Flying carrots.
I have no idea how that happened.
Britons began eating lunch, dooming the traditional English breakfast of kippers, roast beef, sausage, bacon, porridge, kidneys, etc.
So they basically invented a meal between breakfast and dinner.
Yes, exactly.
And they were like, uh-oh.
I shall call this lunch.
Where did lunch come from? Luncheon, yeah.
Luncheon, yeah.
It's weird.
Well, no, they invented a meal between breakfast and tea.
There you go. So, but it didn't hurt tea at all. It just hurt breakfast. So it's like, oh, I'm going to have
Well,
lunch.
some had to give.
Well, and tea is so much smaller.
Exactly.
But it wouldn't
Scones,
have been
tiny
then.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think tea was bigger back, before.
It's Industrial
think-
Revolution.
Yeah,
Mass
couldn't work all
production.
day.
You have to
Constantly be on working.
prison.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the Order, in
Yes.
March, this has been a busy year. In March, Dr. Westcott's superiors. Okay, so this is what the taster.
So basically, we're done with the session. Westcott's, whatever, composing himself. He comes out of the bedroom and he says, "I'm ruined," right? He's like in tears.
Oh dear, what
I've
happened?
never seen him like that before.
Basically,
And you did have.
Yeah.
yeah,
I've done it before, but
it's a different kind of
yeah.
pain.
This is your emotions? What?
Yeah, exactly. Essentially, somebody left some incriminating documents in a carriage, so that they would be discovered by his superiors at the coroner's office.
boy.
That uncovered his involvement in the Golden Dawn, and so he is forced to resign as co-head of the Order
Okay.
in order to save his career, basically.
Wow.
That's horrible.
He says, this, by the way, is an excellent example of how a well-to-do investigator's reputation can be ruined even by such a relatively minor scandal as this one.
Okay.
Now, in May, another Respiro pamphlet circulates.
Oh no!
Presumably written by Barrett.
I love it. I love it.
I'm still horny!
No.
Give it up. Oh.
This time dealing with a magical attack, which the author directs at a woman who was meddling in his affairs. An
Oh,
obvious
shocker.
reference to Annie Horniman. Dr. Barrage's questionable behavior results in Mathers reluctantly suspending him from the order from May 13th through August 13th.
I'm kind of a shifty person.
Oh, yeah.
D-bag. Yeah.
Yep.
And then in July, Mathers and a fellow member by the name of Gardner come to terms in an agreement for the latter to finance the former's translation of the Book of the Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage.
Okay.
In September, Gardner, the financier, resigns due to continued tension between himself and various members of the order. September to October, J.W. Brodie Innes is demoted from sub-imperator to premonstrator of the Amun-Ra Temple in Edinburgh. Edinburgh astronomer William Peck then becomes head of that city's temple. This is again at the behest of Mathers.
Okay. I'll be right back.
That's
a lot of stuff.
And can I roll against my checks?
Yeah, that would be our next thing
So-
to do.
You try to aim above it,
Yes.
and then if you do get it, you roll what to determine?
If you manage to fail it, i.e. roll above it, you get to add 1d10 points to the skill.
Okay. Which is my D10. Great reading. Oh, I really failed that one. That's okay. I don't think I really need help there. History. I got that one. So.
Didn't have too many checks.
Yep. Yep. Alrighty. Hey, I got a little bit inside them.
That's good.
Occult and spot hidden in history.
Perfect. That's
Oh.
wonderful.
Good
Yeah,
ones.
those are good ones. I like spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
That one's really good.
And occult, too, comes up
Yeah,
fairly often.
well, especially because mine was so low.
That dip is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, tea and wine and a scarf. One of these things has to go.
Okay.
I don't think Lily had any checks, did she?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
So roll checks.
I'm sorry, I did.
Okay, go ahead and roll your checks then.
An occult.
Oh, no, that's the
I
thing.
have to roll.
Over.
Oh, I did
Oh, the
make it.
age. You're right.
But this
Your age is
one, yeah, I'm
gone.
39.
Oh yeah, that's
Wow.
the other thing. And so it goes up by a d10. if you roll over.
Okay.
One.
Well, I was thinking, because we already had advanced 1 year just in our past things, I'd be 40.
Okay.
Oh.
So the next thing to do is figure out if you've crossed that threshold. You remember for every 10 years over your minimum age, you get extra education, so you get extra skill points. So your minimum age is education plus 6.
Education plus 6. It's 18. And I'm 40 now.
Right.
So you crossed over it. So your education is going to go up by 1. Your no would then go up by 5.
All right, so
And you would get 20 skill points to distribute among your occupational skills.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's good.
20?
so mine's 20. I'm 31 now, so I get
So
1
you crossed
point.
over.
1 point.
So your education goes up by 1. No goes up by 5, and you get 20 points.
20 points.
Yeah.
No goes up by 5.
That's 15.
20.
In your occupation skills.
Underline.
Oh, in occupational skills.
Rude.
Oh.
And you're
Yeah.
better at your career.
Right.
Wait, occupational skills?
Those are the skills
The
that are
underlined.
underlined.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about my magic points and hit points. Have they restored themselves?
Oh god, yes.
All right.
Yeah. Basically, no matter what, you always get all your magic points back in a 24-hour period. Once 24 hours pass. And your hit points are back and everything. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I still have 9 points. It's somewhere. These chips are awesome, by the way, Jen.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Better than I thought they'd be. And I like the dip a lot.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
It's really, really
Wow,
good.
I'm just gonna.
It's madness. There's still a clot of it there.
Yeah, it's for you.
A clot of
It has
it.
your name on it.
Would you like a clot?
Oh, please.
David, you enjoy that?
That's pretty much what it's going to look like.
That's what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, well,
Aha.
Okay, good.
So now, for Padma and Lily, please flip your sheets over. And you'll notice a spot on the back there.
oh, Barrage is my enemy.
Yeah, she is.
I didn't realize this.
You'll notice a spot on the
Oh, I
back
don't
there. Up at the top, in your personal data in the left-hand column, it says addictions and
Oh,
dependencies.
morphine. Yeah,
Lily is morphine and cocaine.
right. I did cocaine.
Padma
Yeah.
is opium.
I was already addicted to cocaine. It's a normal thing. I didn't know Barrage was my enemy. I wrote it down. I totally forgot, and I started reacting to him instantly.
Isn't that interesting?
I don't like him.
Yeah.
And so
No, sir.
I'll need a roll of 2d6 from
Okay.
both of you.
I'm gonna go to 1.
7.
Total of 4.
Okay. And then one more from Lily.
13 total.
No, I mean another 2d6 roll.
12.
Roll to 12. On your second roll. 2 6s.
2 6s.
Wow, my god. I'm sorry, I'm just a little astonished.
Believe
And you're
it,
dead.
baby. And UOD. So,
And
new
you're
character.
dead.
Guess what? Big shock.
And Jade, you got a what?
I have 4.
A 4. Okay.
I know. I'm surprised myself. I'm just trying to go with it.
Okay, so Padma is going to lose 2 points of Constitution.
Oh no, I'm fucked.
Yep.
Yes? I mean, you're gonna have to beep. You're gonna have to beep this one.
Checking. That's
I'm
why
sorry.
I was double checking.
I'm trying not to curse during the recordings.
Okay, Lily is going to lose 1 point of Dex.
Oh. Oh no. And?
Hold on, tallying it up. Ooh, ouch. 2 points of Con.
Wait. Okay, wait. So 1 point of Dex.
Yep.
2 points of Con.
And 1 point of App.
Oh! Dude, my app's still 17. I still look good.
I know. Got a
Still
little
looks
bit- Got
good.
a little bit of crow's feet there coming in now.
My character does.
Yeah.
Character.
What are you
Guys,
talking
Keep
about?
staying in New Mexico.
Brutal. It's already
Brutal.
it's
No,
already
listen,
bad.
1 year is 5 years.
I know. I've been here 3 years, like 15 years.
No.
Yeah, we were noticing my sweatshirt's like already fading on the shoulders. I'm
Yep.
like, just think that's our skin.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
No, my skin's been. I've been walking the dog more, so I'm out in like the weather, and I'm getting all weathered. So not like me. That was a bad joke.
Eventually, the high altitude will start preserving you.
Yeah,
Like
you just have to pass
mummification.
through the initial
I like
crucible.
your view.
I know that's
It's
good.
very helpful.
It's helpful.
Why do you think we're one of the top retirement cities in the world?
Oh, God.
True.
Del Webster. Okay.
Wow, it's kind of snowy out there.
Is it now?
That's why I'm really glad to put my towel on my car.
Hey.
I went out there and it was already like kind of covered. I was like, oh, this makes sure this is really tucked in.
Is it really bad? Or?
Kind of like.
Yeah, there's snow in the window.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
At least
Well,
the streets weren't too wet.
We're available. Oh!
Oh, this is exciting.
Luckily, I live 5 minutes away.
Yes.
We are available for sleepovers.
Yeah, but the couch bed in the box is horrible.
That's true. That's true.
So we'll sleep on the couch bed. You can sleep on the Tempur-Pedic bed.
That's right.
I can't possibly make it home, guys.
Jen, you find the bed offensive, just like the tea bags.
Yeah,
it's
too
incredible.
much. How can you allow yourself like that? I don't understand.
West Coast, baby,
I guess so.
all the way.
It's pretty
The
decadent.
Midwest West Coast conflict.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Have you seen their bed? It's freaking huge.
I have a twin
Of course you do.
and a boyfriend who's 6'3".
Oh, man.
Oh, so you picked them up and everything, and
Everything went.
it's just.
It's just bad. I have a 15-pound cat.
Oh,
my
Who
God.
has to sleep with you.
No, wait a
no matter-
minute. No.
that doesn't work.
There's no room for no.
No, there's no room for
My cat
anybody.
just sleeps on top of you. He likes to sleep right on my neck.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Because who couldn't use
Which
a
is
15-pound
really
before you're on their
cute.
neck when they're sleeping?
Really cute, because then he'll lick my face. When I'm sleeping, he gets really upset. The blanket's over my face. He has to pull it down.
Oh, that's
he can
helpful.
see it all.
so you can see your whole face.
Yeah.
I know.
Even if my chin is covered, he just like pulls it off.
So you stay at your boyfriend's a lot?
No, because he lives
No,
out
he-
in La Madera, which is like even out past
Okay.
Ojo Caliente.
Well, you
Go to
win.
Ojo Caliente, it's another 20 minutes.
That's a long way away.
Yeah. No.
Well, you win.
And he also has a target. So.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Yeah, they're different levels of.
All right.
Yeah, we have an embarrassingly big bed.
Is it the California King?
It's
It's a king.
It's
It's a full-size king.
I think it's a
Okay.
California king.
No, it's not
Well,
California
so the
King.
California King, that's just extravagant.
California
That's
King
what I'm
is
saying.
long. No,
No,
okay.
no, you would think that's
You'd
bigger.
think.
It's actually smaller.
No.
What?
California
No
King. The
way.
California King
You gotta
is.
see this bed.
Okay, so we'll show the bed right now.
Oh,
Come on.
Pause the recording real quick.
all right.
She's back.
It's kind of messy because there's clothes on top of it.
Why are you embarrassed?
I understand.
Embarrassment of riches.
That's true. That is true. Okay. So.
All right, moving on.
Oh, now you guys both lost 2 points of Constitution, so that's going to drop both of your hit points by 1.
I'm gonna drop your hit points by 1 if you keep.
That was perfect.
We're recording again for that, right?
We were.
so.
I'm glad. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So Lily, you've already got your handout, but here is
Yes, I do.
the order advancements quick reference sheet that I put together.
Thank you.
So basically, you've all accrued somewhere in the neighborhood of 39 or fewer points.
So, is that going to be added to the points that I had already been stockpiling?
Indeed.
Oh, I don't have any stockpiled points.
You're good to go.
So what can I apply these to?
Okay. So the first thing to take into account. Now you all remember how it shows. Let me point at this here. Okay, so you'll see the difference in points cost between the level you're at. Like what's Celestia at?
Theocus.
Okay, perfect. So you're at Theoricus, and you want to get up to Practicus. That would cost you 4 points. You want to get up to Philosophus. That's 9 points.
It's the difference.
You know, it's the difference, right? Now, the thing to first factor in is that because of how well you did with the Black Annie thing and Westcott pulling strings, this being back in 1894, the points difference to your next level is going to be cut in half. Okay? So for Celestia to go to Practicus, it's only going to cost you 2 points, for example. Okay?
Wait, I'm
Alright.
so confused.
Can you explain
Okay.
again?
So what's Padma at in terms of...
She's a practicus.
Okay, so you're a Practicus. The next level is Philosophus, so that's a 5-point difference.
Okay, I see. It's over. It's just over there.
Yeah, point cost column there. And then what's Lilia? What's her level?
I'm a practicus.
So to get to philosophers.
Practicus, okay.
There's
So
5.
same.
So that takes down.
But what can I do something else?
Yeah, no, you can keep going.
And then philosophers.
But I'm just saying that
portal.
that first bump is going to cost you half.
Half, so it's gonna be
3.
3?
Yeah,
Rounding up.
Round off. Yeah.
3 and then 3.
3 and then 3.
So 6.
And then your inner order costs are on this right here.
Okay.
So if I want to
Okay.
spend 6 points,
Yeah, because you're going to keep going up. You're going to want to use the inner order grades from 1894 onwards here.
Wait.
oh wait,
Okay, so get practicus to philosophers is 5 points.
Mhm.
So I just spent 5 points. And philosophers to just a
Portal
is
is
another
3
3.
more.
Okay, so that's 36.
So the inner order.
And then inner order,
So-
you're going to use this
Separate
one
table.
here.
okay.
So if you hit portal, then that puts you at
Your next jump is going to be to 21 from 18 to 21, so that's another 3
3.
points.
Okay, so it's a +3. That's gonna take me to.
What are these? Oh,
However-
these are the ones we're using, the 1888 to
Nope,
1893.
you're using these ones.
1894.
Oh, oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just...
Well, that's part of the chart. Yeah.
Alright,
Now,
alright.
once everyone's bought up to inner order, we will pause.
All right.
Okay.
Bought up to inner order.
Because look down here
Yeah.
at inner order curriculum. There are all these extra goodies you can buy. Because basically, the inner order is when you start learning the real magic, capital R, capital M, and so.
Okay.
You get the hexagram ritual for free. That's a more advanced version of the pentagram ritual. It's a 6-pointed star instead of a 5-pointed star.
Wait. Hold on. So what are you all going up to?
I don't know yet.
I'm spending it all. I'm going for broke.
Yeah.
Hexagram ritual for
Yeah, you get the
astrology.
hexagram free. And then all these ones that say advanced, you have to already have levels from your outer order training. So, like, if you had astrology, you could
I
take
do.
advanced astrology.
Oh, I see.
Cartomancy.
Yeah,
Okay.
cartomancy.
Okay.
You can take advanced cartomancy.
I don't have any of these or none.
You can always go back and buy outer order stuff first. And
I have to do
and then
that. I'm in esoteric languages.
You're doing esoteric languages. So you can just keep buying esoteric languages if you want. The other thing you're all going to want to do is create your own talisman and wand, because that's actually required.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, and you see that says it varies. So I'm going to take you guys through the choices here.
This is beyond housekeeping.
I
Yeah,
like
this is
this.
actually quite a bit. Oh, I'm glad.
No, it's good, but
saying.
it's beyond
Yeah,
housekeeping.
no, it's Well, you guys want to be inner order members, right? I mean, you don't
Yeah.
have to do
Well,
this.
we have to really up our game.
Exactly. The stakes are high.
Yes. All right. So.
Okay, so basically...
Wait. I think we're still trying to get things organized. Do you guys mind if it's quiet for a little bit?
No. Don't care.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Just
just.
before you spend the points to advance, you need to know how many points you have to work with in terms of buying talismans and wands and...
Oh, for the wands and.
Yeah. So I wanted to go through
Okay.
that.
Figuring out
Alright.
the curriculum before we figure out how far we get into the inner
Yeah,
order.
exactly.
Okay.
So let me just go through the talisman and wands really quick here. Basically, it's sort of wide open, but they do give you examples, okay, of each. So they give you three examples of talismans. A talisman of banishment aids the user against afflictions caused by astral beings. That costs 3 points.
How many of these are there?
3.
So we're gonna pick
Right.
the one that we want,
You can do more than one, though. You can have multiple talismans.
but they cost something.
They cost points each.
But if we all had one of the three,
It would be wise to.
They're sort of like single shot, like
Oh.
yeah. So you could like buy 2 talismans of banishment for 6 points, that
Right.
kind of thing.
Okay, so
Okay.
it works like that.
You can
and they
start
cost 3
racking up.
points.
No, the talisman of banishment costs 3 points.
Okay.
Okay.
Talisman of healing aids the user against natural afflictions or toxins. That costs 2 points.
The user?
What's that called?
Yes, it's for you. You can't give it to someone
What's it
else.
called again?
Talisman of healing.
Healing. Okay. And that's 2 points.
And then the talisman of will aids the user in battles of willpower against magical opponents. That costs 2 points.
2 points.
Okay.
And then
Wands.
okay.
3 examples again. There's the lotus wand. Aids the user in many magical practices, much as does the pentagram and hexagram rituals. That costs 1 point.
Okay.
The storage wand. By meditating and focusing with this wand, the user may imbue it with some of his energy when desired. Said energy can then be called upon to aid some magical practices. That costs 2 points. The wand of force. A powerful wand that can channel the user's energy into a debilitating force when used against an opponent. That costs 3 points.
Okay.
And that actually, just by way of example, there was an incident. This actually happened where Alan Bennett, as an ally in the order, in fact, Padma may well have been witness to this.
Wait, who?
Alan Bennett?
The Ihi War fellow.
Okay. I hadn't known his name yet.
Yeah, he joined
Well, he joins just
In
at the very end.
1894.
Yeah.
and starts moving up real fast. He's a practicing Buddhist. One of the first.
I'm sure we could get along.
Yeah, one of the first Occidental Buddhists. And at any rate, so he has a glass wand that he made, and there was an incident where the Theosophist was sort of shit talking the order, and so Bennett pulled his wand out. He's like, "Check this out!" Hits him with the wand. It incapacitated the Theosophist for 18 hours. The person was on their back for
Go
like, just like
yeah.
Oh my god.
out.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's a wand of force. That's 3 points. It says members of the order were encouraged to create magical foci for use during the rituals. Most times these foci were wands or talismans. Wands were constructed of glass or wood. The latter most often oak, ash, or some other wood with purported mystical significance. The wands were consecrated within the vault to bestow them with their powers, and there were a variety of types, 3 of which are described below. Other types are possible. Players can work with the keeper to create new ones.
All right. Well, that's a lot to think about.
Yes, it is.
I know, wow.
Oh.
And what were the talismans again? It was healing, banishment, and what was the other?
And will.
Will.
So, the talismans you said were like the one hit kind of a thing?
Yeah, it says talismans could be constructed of paper, cardboard, metal, wood, or a combination of materials. These talismans always utilize occult symbolism appropriate to their purpose, such as particular color schemes or ornamentation. Each type of talisman had a specific purpose for which it was created, often for healing or protection from spirits. So it's just basically used as a one-off kind of thing. Yeah, so you could have multiples if you want.
Okay, but then the wand is like a one.
Yes, you got your wand. It's like Harry Potter. You got your wand, and it's your wand.
Okay. Harry Potter. I had to do that. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Apologies.
Mm-hmm.
15. I think I know what I'm doing.
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna buy up to Adeptus Exemptus. And that's costing me 21 points. And
Going all the way, huh?
and then in terms of talismans, I'm gonna buy a couple of those and one wand.
And what kind of wand? Is it?
Force.
Okay, so now here's the part where I tell you that,
do any of that.
that you have to sacrifice power to create these things.
How much?
A wand of force costs 3 power. And talisman costs 1 point each.
Why didn't you say that?
Can you read the descriptions for the wands again?
Sure. The Lotus Wand aids the user in many magical practices, much as does the pentagram and hexagram rituals. The Storage Wand. By meditating and focusing with this wand, the user may imbue it with some of his energy when desired. Said energy can then be called upon to aid some magical practices. And the Wand of Force, a powerful wand that can channel the user's energy into a debilitating force when used against an opponent.
So, my power could be down to like 8, basically.
Correct.
That's not good.
It's not good.
Let me let her out there.
And I'm just trying to think like different advantages of the different wands kind of a thing.
No business. Oh my.
Now, you can always regain power by engaging in a power versus power contest with like another magician, and if you win, you get a point. So it can go back up. It's not like a permanent sacrifice, but in some ways it kind of is. Because it's not every day you engage in a power versus power contest.
Wow, it's going down, huh?
This sounds kind of dry. Well, it's a little like dry little snows, but it's blowing.
It's just blowing, yeah.
That's how it was when I was driving over here. It wasn't sticking too much. I brushed pretty easy light off my car. Okay. I think...
Good. Alright. I'm scared. I don't want to get rid of my power.
Yeah, it's a choice, you know. It's the old trade-off.
Okay. I'm gonna buy...
And then, of course, there are the other rituals that, you know, have their various prerequisites.
So you...
For example, astral travel. You need a talisman and a wand.
Right.
And you need the spirit vision ritual.
Prereq.
So that's like spirit vision's 3. You could do a talisman and wand for as little as, what, 3 points total. And then spirit vision, so that'd be like 6 points, plus astral travel is 5, so that's like 11 points right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Or the invisibility ritual.
Well, to be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do any of these rituals.
Now, is it just the talisman and the wands that take away power from the card?
Yeah, the rituals don't cost you power.
Oh, they don't?
No.
You can just pick which ones.
Well, you need to meet some
Provided.
requirements, but yeah.
But I could do like... Oh.
Yeah. You can do advanced astrology for 2 points. You doing that one?
Well, because I already have astrology.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What are you thinking, Jen?
I'm going to Adeptus Major with Advanced Cartomancy. Of course, the Hexagram Ritual is free.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do a healing talisman with a force wand.
Ooh. Okay.
So
Taking a hit on that power
taking
there.
a hit on the power.
Yeah, all right.
So...
Would my hit points be equal to my power? Would I have to knock
Your
down
magic points are equal to
magic
your
points?
power.
So I'd have to knock down my magic points as well?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does Spirit Vision do?
Spirit vision basically allows you to see astral or, you know, insubstantial beings so that you can perform a psychic healing.
Okay.
Essentially, that's why I had you guys read From Beyond, is because that's basically what the astral plane is.
Yeah.
And so spirit vision is being able to see
Right.
into that.
Okay.
Burden.
Great.
Yeah.
It should lower your power.
Wonderful. Alright. So I'm going to go for Adeptus Exemptus.
Okay?
I'm going to get a Lotus Wand. And a Banish Talisman.
Excellent choice, man. Particularly delicious tonight.
Adeptus Exemptus.
Okay, so the Lotus Wand is going to cost 1 POW.
Right. The Banish will cost 3.
No, the Banish costs 1 POW as well.
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, and?
Yep,
That's it?
that.
Okay.
And then anything else? Where did you spend all your points?
I didn't spend all my points, but I don't want to reduce my power.
Right, I mean, any other rituals you want to get. You've created a wand and a talisman, so that opens up your prerequisites for other rituals and stuff.
If you're the extra point.
Yeah.
Where's that? Oh, it's
Dowsing.
oh, those don't cost power.
No, they just have
Okay,
the
okay.
wand and talisman as
So
prerequisite.
hexagram, lotus, wand, and talisman.
Okay.
Banish. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get because I spent 4 so I have 9 more points to.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
So I'm gonna do invisibility,
Yep.
and I have 3, and I'll do spirit vision.
Invisibility takes a full day to perform and is the hardest spell on the curriculum. If the ritual is performed successfully, the caster is not truly invisible, but merely masked from the perception of others.
Okay, so I'm gonna get invisibility and spirit vision.
Okay. Cool.
That's it.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
I still have 4 points remaining.
Okay. How many, what did you do with your advanced cardmancy? Did you just buy one level on it? You can buy multiple levels, right?
I thought it was just one.
No.
Just buy
Each level. Hang on a second. Advanced Cartomancy brings the use of Cartomancy more firmly into the Golden Dawn's heavily cross-referenced system of magical correspondences, providing additional avenues of interpretation and greater depth of meaning to the tarot reader.
Right.
It does not change the way in which Cartomancy skill is used.
Right.
Rather, in gameplay terms, the investigator simply gets more benefits for each level of Advanced Cartomancy purchased than for a level of Advanced or Outer Order Cartomancy grants.
Oh, okay.
So each level, because you remember your previous one, you bought it in levels, and each level you bought gave you 5% to your skill.
Right.
Right? Well, this one, each level gives you 8% to your skill.
All right.
Okay.
I'll stick with one level.
Okay,
'Cause
so
I'm
boost your Cartomancy by 8% then.
pretty up there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up to Adeptus Major.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do 1 Talisman of Healing,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
1 Wand of Force.
Okay.
Well, I'm small and I'm old.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go
Makes
Wand of
sense.
Force.
Self-defense. Yeah.
So that's gonna bring my
Got it on your
power
keychain.
down by how many points?
4 points
By
total.
4? Okay. And then
And that'll lower your magic points by 4.
I'm gonna get Spirit Vision,
Mm-hmm.
Advanced Astrology,
Ooh, yay.
and Exorcism.
Ooh, that's good.
And then I still have 15 points left.
What?
Holy.
Thank you.
Now
I
you.
had 44 total.
Wow.
From saving before, so.
So you can always just keep those and use them to create more talismans.
Oh, you're going to
know.
really want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that, but also I'm thinking
But it's gonna
about
cost you
increasing my astrology.
Sure, you can do that.
Um,
Yeah, advanced astrology is the same as cartomancy, where you can buy it multiple times over. Mm-hmm. Each additional level purchased adds 8% to the astrology skill.
So, let me think.
Okay.
So if I get advanced astrology,
Yeah.
which is that first one, and I already had astrology, is that going to boost it
Mm-hmm.
already by 8%?
Per level that you buy. So it's
So for that first level, it's going to up it by 8.
by 8. Yeah.
And
so
each level is how many?
Another
2 points.
2 points per level, and I have 15.
Yeah. Yeah. So you could
Wow.
I'm going to spend 10,
really. Okay. Yeah.
which is going to give
Be
me
5
5
levels. So it's going to be
Times-
40% to your astrology.
Wow.
And I'll go ahead and roll for you. 10d3.
Wait, it's going to add 40%?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, sweet. So that gives me 52 in astrology.
And then your astronomy is going to get boosted. Let me just figure that out real quick. Okay. Your astronomy skill goes up by 22.
I'm going to sit on my three remaining points.
Yeah. there's
That
no-
gives me
no
still
problem
5
there.
points left.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, good to have some leftover for sure.
Alright, sorry about that.
No worries. I like the peanut gallery comment. from
I
the-
heard that. I was like, oh my god.
What?
Hey, I was sitting on this.
No,
I
you-
knew she was gonna make it.
So what level are you at?
Adeptus Major.
Oh, okay.
Just the second highest.
That's all.
I'm happy with that. But I got Exorcism, Spirit Vision, 5 levels of Advanced Astrology, Talisman of Healing, and a Wand of Force.
Okay.
And I still have points left. Victory! I'm really proud of myself.
You should be.
Yes, you should be.
And all my math
Good
skills.
character.
Nice.
Well, she's been around.
Mm-hmm.
She's 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Not losing any sanity. She better earn it. So.
Okay, so just for the record, I have the Lotus Wand, and I have the Banishment Talisman, Invisibility and Spirit Vision, and I'm Exemptus, so I'm up there.
Yeah.
Because I think...
You rode those coattails. No, but that's the whole thing with an adventurous is that you bask in the reflected glow of your patron, basically.
Well, there's that, but he's, like, kicked out.
Right, so you could actually spend some... Do you have any points left over? Oh, shit. I was going to say you could spend points to buy a new ally.
I'm sure they'll show themselves.
Oh yeah, I still have one.
What?
All you've got is Barrage as an enemy now.
No ally.
There has to be somebody who...
You got us.
Yeah, you got,
We're up there
you
now.
got the player group, but you don't have anyone else. But you guys are also high up at this point.
We
Exactly.
are. We
so
are us.
do we really need, like...
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Anyway, I got a high up there because I want to make sure that, Exemptus, so...
I
Exactly.
feel like the exempt
Untouchable.
part of that.
Yeah, I do.
I am exempt!
Yeah.
Alright.
She let the doggy out.
She gotta go. You want her
I
out?
guess you can go
Put it
frolic.
out.
One more.
Wanna go frolic?
Sweet. I'm totally
It's
stoked.
accumulating. Oh, wow.
Okay. On that note,
Oh wow.
are we done for the night?
Yeah, I mean, if, I'm flexible.
Do you feel like... How are you feeling?
I don't know. Let's keep playing.
Okay.
Yeah?
I'm fine. Like I said, I live 5 minutes away.
Let's play on.
So,
Okay.
And I've got new tires, new brakes.
Okay, so you're feeling okay. How are you feeling?
Fine.
You sure?
And like I said, you're always welcome to stay the night.
I may. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys are high up. I'm gonna start the music.
Wait, was that a little paw scratching you?
Probably.
Oh, it's a little breezy out here.
No. Oh, it's cold. I forgot
Mom, my feet are wet.
Get in here,
Oh
you.
my god. She's like, I'm in way over my head.
Yeah.
Let me just wipe her off a little bit.
It's a good humidifier. A wet dog.
It is.
Whole room humidifier.
Oh my goodness.
Get that wet dog smell going.
Yeah.
You
She's
stinky.
clean.
You
She's
stinky.
one of the cleanest animals I've ever seen.
What is that?
Okay,
Alright.
let's do this.
So yeah, you guys are indeed high up, to the point where you're pretty much involved pretty solidly with the politics of the Isis-Urania Temple.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. You've been initiated into the Inner Order, so you have been initiated into or shown the Order's secret vault, which is their sort of consecrated grounds, if you will.
Okay.
It's sort of where, you might have caught me making a reference there when I was reading up about the talismans and so forth. That's where you consecrate things in the vault. And that's where their library is located, their various research and occult tomes, that sort of thing. I'm going to turn off these overhead lights.
Oh,
Ah, very
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Better?
That's nice.
Okay.
That's so much better.
okay.
I didn't realize how bright it was until it wasn't.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
no, it can be kind of...
And, yeah. So, let me just, disconnect it. The vault's in London.
So, how recently has Westcott been kicked out?
8 months ago.
Okay.
Okay, so the current location of the vault is 36 Blythe Road in Hammersmith, a little over a mile west-southwest of Kensington Gardens. It's truly a secret vault, like the original vault. The description here says, unsuspecting neighbors of the Isis-Urania's new vault included a hairdresser, a dairyman, a confectioner, 2 sculptors, a cabinet maker, and a piano tuner, among others.
Wow.
Piano tuner.
The rooms were lit by electric batteries, and since outsiders were not supposed to view the contents of the vault, the female members of the order did the cleaning.
Of course. It's okay, I can use it to express my displaced domesticity.
Displaced domesticity.
You feeling the urges to be domestic?
Speaker is paired.
Oh. That really kills the mood.
I don't know. Do you think Padma and Mulvihill can still be friends?
Oh, I don't know.
Can they be? Can they be?
Know.
I think they can. I think they can.
What does Mulvihill say?
I like it.
He
I think
sort of distanced himself, you know.
He's hurt.
Broke his
He's
heart.
hurt.
butt hurt.
Yeah, he's butthurt.
To use the contemporary slang of 1890s London, he is butthurt.
Oh. No, I think they could be friends.
Perhaps in another world, another time.
No, trust me, that's not gonna. No.
You're determined. They're gonna end up together somehow.
No, they won't.
Yeah,
They-
Lily's trying to play matchmaker still.
I'm saying in another life they'll still be playing out the same things over and over again.
True.
It'll never end.
Be a detective at the NYPD.
What?
No, in another life.
You mean Padma will be, so
Oh, right,
she'll
there
know
you
what Mulverhill's going through.
Oh god.
And then he'll be the one rejecting her, and over and over again it goes. Jen, do you have anything to add?
No?
No, I doubt.
No, no.
No! Fuck that shit.
Do you have anything to add? That's what I thought you were gonna pick up on. I didn't. No. No, don't.
Alright. So,
Serious now.
Alright, for
I have to go to
serious.
the bathroom.
Oh no! Alright, go, go, go.
I'm running.
Yeah. The snow's gonna be off and on for the next couple hours, so.
of course, we really don't know, because
Well, that's what
We all
it
know
says.
how-
That's
we
what
all
I was
know how good
checking in the back
weather.com
because I just
is,
wanted to be kind. And I don't even know what to say at this point.
Play on.
yeah.
Nice music.
This is good.
That's good stuff.
It's a good group. It's nice. It's good. Anyway. That's good wine.
Yeah.
Yummy. Do you want more tea? Water? Nothing? You're good.
You know, I have a copy of the Dawn's secret cipher as well, if you want to write coded letters to each other.
I think that would be great.
It's fun.
I'm glad you turned the lights off. I was getting
Yeah, it
worried.
just kind of struck me all of a sudden, like, hey.
Well, it works with 3 players, I think.
I think we had the lights dim before, so.
We did, but it was not the same. It's a different feeling.
It's music's good. So were you involved in the writing of that pamphlet?
No. I
No,
hate
'cause
him.
Barrage is her enemy.
I hate that guy.
He represents
always
everything
been-
she fights against.
You've always been enemies.
This is
Yeah.
It didn't go sour.
Well, maybe it did.
You know, I'm just saying. Maybe there's something there that went bad.
Oh,
Marriage.
I knew there was something else I was forgetting.
Oh,
Recorded
I have
pamphlet.
another question that
Yes.
brought up something funny in the bathroom.
Yes.
Looking at laser slots, I was wondering about the process of like buying additional. Because you mentioned like I'm going to invest, attack Mastiff or things
Oh, right,
like that.
uh-huh.
I was just curious, like in terms of other like weapons and things like that, if there's like a list of,
Certainly.
or like how
Is there a list?
Why no?
See Padma
No,
having a
there's-
large dog. I don't know. I was
Yeah.
just like,
No.
I think that'd be awesome.
I think going through what she went through with.
Plus, especially, I'm sure she would get a dog, so she's not alone with her elderly father all the time.
Oh yeah.
I was kind of curious because like, she's
name-
got the handgun.
What's Mulreal's first name?
James?
Name the dog Jim.
Damn it, Jim! And I should probably name it something Hindi.
Yeah, that's true. That's
I don't
true.
have it on here, but there is something called the Gaslight Equipment Catalog, which is like, I think, a 200-page equipment catalog.
Yeah. So anything
But,
you possibly wish for.
So yes.
Yeah.
God.
Answer is
Write
yes.
that down.
But yeah, if you want a dog, you have a dog. I mean, that's no problem there.
I like
problem.
that.
And then as far as other weapons, here's a short list.
She's curious. She's got the Derringer.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
how many levels did Celestia advance in the order?
Adeptus Major?
So, like, in terms of how many levels number wise?
Oh.
Like
6.
6. Okay. Yeah.
So I guess that's my question. Like, if you wanted to acquire one of these things, like, what?
What do you mean?
Like, is there any cost for it? Or
Well,
what is that?
for your wealth level, it's really not.
Yeah, I would just say you could buy whatever.
I was just curious.
What are you looking at? What do you want?
I was thinking, like, she has the Derringer, probably, like, I don't know, knife, since we have the ceremonial dagger.
Oh, yeah.
There's no knife skills there.
Something from the
And a dog.
Philippines.
I like the idea of a
I don't
dog.
think that's too much to ask.
No, not at all.
A large
Lord.
attack mastiff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Collie.
I've been asked far more indiscreet
Collie.
things.
Yep.
You have.
Okay, so Celestia's occult skill goes up by 17.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
How many levels does Padma advance?
Oh, let's see. 6.
Padma's occult goes up by 21.
what?
And how many
7.
levels did Lily? 7?
Wow.
Sweet.
One of my coke-fueled.
Yeah. Staying up all night reading shit.
Yeah.
Your occult goes up by 28.
Why are you giggling?
I'm thinking of coke-fueled evenings. That's why I'm giggling. You must
Oh,
know.
I remember fondly.
must know.
You must know, yeah.
Oh, I remember those nights of reading.
Okay, so that's back to that question, though.
Yes.
So if I wanted to buy, like...
Howitzer?
I was just curious, okay, I know I have handgun skills, but if I say wanted knife skills, since I have my ceremonial dagger anyways, like, how does that get?
That basically just gets increased through use.
Okay.
You just
So
have to stab
checks.
people enough to learn how to stab people better.
Just curious.
This time I gotta
you get
go
a
on this
default
angle.
knife skill of 25, I believe it
We're
is.
good.
Yes, I have a dagger.
Shows you the skill there.
So it counts as like the small knife, the fighting knife.
Whatever you want. Probably, if you, for ceremonial
Ladies'
daggers,
knife.
that would be a small knife, yeah.
Okay, so it starts at 25.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's sort of the thing where just like if you successfully stab someone, you get a check.
You get a check.
And then you get
they
to
can
roll
go
that.
from
Roll.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then like for any of your other equipment, does it also get like a default on here, or
Probably,
is it
it
just,
should.
Usually just weapons.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Oh, not-
That's what I was kind of curious.
Other-
Not that
other
I thought I
types
could,
of
like, roll
equipment?
against my dog.
No.
I was like,
How did the training go?
How's that work?
Well, it's funny
That's a good
because
question,
technically in Cthulhu, you can I mean you see those blank spaces. You can make up skills.
Okay.
So you could have like a dog handler skill if you wanted to.
Ooh la la.
That's cool.
I like
That's
that
cool.
too.
There's
Say dog
She would do
handler.
that.
She would do that.
there's
Can I buy a
there's
minion?
an NPC in this upcoming adventure who has a skill of
Kobold?
coordinate clothes 73%.
That is amazing. Okay, so yeah, I like
Wow.
that. Dog handling.
Dog handling, yeah. So
What kind of default would that get? Yeah.
That was a good question.
I would say that could just be like probably equal to your power.
Okay.
Yeah, as a percentage.
That sucks.
Yeah.
He says these things like we're supposed to be impressed,
No.
and then it's like,
Oh, wait a minute.
that
I
sucks.
just lost for power.
Exactly.
It's all about the tone.
It is.
Watch out.
Yeah, with this one.
If he
Equal to your
sounds,
power.
if he sounds,
Exactly. That's exactly what you
cheerful,
do.
it's gonna really suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you're screwed.
Well, I'm like, I'm sorry, it's
Okay.
equal to your power. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
How does that sound?
That's worse.
You know what?
worse.
No, it's not. It's being realistic, which I can appreciate.
All right.
All right,
There's
Well,
one thing we know about you, it's that.
I'm gonna say she's probably
It's the only thing.
Yeah, that's right. You're a mystery.
get. Oh, she's gonna get a Saluki.
Oh,
Because she can afford it.
Nice.
nice. Because you're worth it.
That's right. Can I get a minion like a cat?
You can get like a familiar. You want a familiar?
I do. I know it's not. I'm at. Look,
You will have to grow a
We have, like-
nipple.
it's done.
She does have that no touching policy.
I do.
Don't
That's
disrupt
true.
things too
That's
much.
true. Yeah, you can have a cat if you want. You can have an animal companion.
Animal companion. I mean, because to be quite fair, I mean, we're going into the end game at this point.
Mr. Kibbles.
I was
Mr.
thinking,
Kittums.
Mr. Kittums.
What's that
I
called?
was thinking Mr. Mumbles.
Don't let H.P. Lovecraft name your cat, though.
Oh no!
Every time I read that, he's just like cheerfully like, "And nigger man." Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
every
HP.
HP
every
I
time.
know.
every time.
I think that's the name of like a Tumblr or a blog. It's called Don't Let Lovecraft Name Your Pets.
All right. I'm thinking about
Oh,
it.
I want to do a. How do you pronounce this? Garrot?
Garrett.
Garrett.
I want that.
Isn't that like a string?
It's the string.
It's a
like
wire with handles at either end, and you wrap it around someone's neck. Are you
you
really
use
that
it for
bloodthirsty?
Yeah,
I
seriously.
feel that way right this moment.
Because she wants to start playing.
Oh shit! All right, I better start.
It's the GM's fault.
Are you sending a subtle hint?
Maybe.
I'm getting ready to Garrett somebody at this table right now. I'll tell you that much.
Never.
Sorry, Mama.
Never.
You.
No, not you. No,
No.
More questions.
No.
In fact, let's
Damn
go
it,
into this.
It's good. Yeah. Let's talk about this dog. And,
What color is it?
yeah.
She's probably black.
Black.
Her name is Collie.
Collie. Yeah.
It's a female dog.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sisters
Collar?
in solidarity. Probably with
Fancy?
jewels on it.
Oh, I love it.
What color eyes?
Purple.
You don't know what you're getting into.
You seriously don't. We have so many questions. What do you feed it? What? It's just I'm adding.
Probably gets probably what I eat.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. Is there like a boy who takes care of the dog for you?
I don't know.
Well,
What's his
brushing.
name?
It's a lot of brushing.
What's the boy's name? Quick,
No.
I'll just roll him up really
What
quick.
does he look like? Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious. I'm not
I was like excited, like, what's he gonna be?
Are you Robin?
Yeah.
Robin. His name is
Robin
Robin.
His
two.
name's Robin.
Robin
Jr.
two. Robin Jr.
He's 8-year-old.
Robin
son,
got busy, yeah.
Oh my god.
Robin was busy.
Robin got busy at
Robin
13.
13.
Yeah.
It's feasible.
Hey.
Hey.
Alright, anyway.
Not if he's like 8 though.
What?
It's only been 3.5 years since
Yeah,
Robin's death.
yeah.
Other than that, we've gotten busy at the age of like.
It's the brother of.
12.
It's a brother. It's Robin's brother.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yet still
She's like,
named
this is
Robin.
enough even for me.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Robin.
pretty sure, considering I have no husband or children, I'm gonna take care of that sleepy by myself.
All right.
Oh,
That's right.
yeah.
It's your kid.
All right.
My baby.
Yeah.
Alright.
Does it have a little Nana cap like in Peter Pan?
Oh my God.
It's not a nanny dog.
I have respect for the dog.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's just a rhinestone collar.
Now
that's
you're
all.
just taking it too far, dude.
Right.
You crossed the line, man.
Nanny hat.
Also
Alright.
probably rubies.
What's her rubies?
Whoa.
This is awesome. Don't you guys spend time on this?
Let me make a note.
What else can we spend time on?
Rubies.
Because then you're going to be really devastated when it dies.
God, Dennis.
Bringing the tone down. It's true.
I know. I'm not arguing that. All right.
That's true.
Well, what if it wore like a magical amulet around its neck?
Ooh. I have a feeling of his eyes like Edie's eyes, like they're like tiger eye color, like
The coal
amber.
around him.
Okay.
We're loving
Yeah.
this dog.
Here we go.
All right.
I like that the GM is like, all right, guys, now it's time. I want to start.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you see?
At this point, I'm
See what
ready
we
to
can
start.
I know.
God's sake. All right, so
Yes. Yes.
you guys are at this point high-level order members. You rub shoulders with all the other high-level order members.
Okay.
You're pretty much in with the Farr Yates contingent,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Francis Farr and W.B. Yates, aka DEDI.
You knew that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just found that out last night. He's like, did you know who DD? I'm like, no.
We announced, like, so we talked about in the last words far.
Yeah. It's all right.
I was distracted. Go on.
Anyway,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
they're essentially the anti-Mathers faction, for lack of a better term. Okay. They resent Mathers meddling with Isis-Urania. They're concerned that he's going to pull a similar trick to what he did at the Osiris Temple in Edinburgh and try and dissolve the leadership of Isis-Urania and put in his own proxy.
Yep. He wears a kilt every meeting.
He wears a kilt to every goddamn meeting.
It's true.
He and
Really?
Marina are trying to legitimately revive the worship of Isis. You know,
Yeah, they're going wild.
So
That's not
they're,
not good.
Designing rituals and shit.
No, that's not gonna.
So you have been asked, the three of you, to perform a favor for the others in the temple, and actually go see if you can suss out what's going on with Mathers in Paris.
Cool, we're going to France?
You're going to Paris.
Padma
Padma
awesome.
breaks out into a cold sweat at the thought of crossing the English Channel.
Don't worry. Don't worry, I have some drugs that can...
Oh, there you go.
I
with
already
that.
have my home drugs.
Okay, good. All right.
I
All
will
right.
be fucked up.
Okay. Well, great. This is I love
Like a
Paris.
2 hour boat ride.
I know. You're just like, oh.
Nevertheless.
I love Paris.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait.
It is November, so it's not exactly Paris in the springtime.
I don't care. I love it anytime.
She's like, shopping.
It's very nice.
That's right.
So, you will be going under the pretense of delivering some research material for him, as he is engaged currently in the translation of a occult tome
Okay.
and study of the Kabbalah.
All right.
So that is the sort of pretense that you are being dispatched under. What they would like is for you to, basically try to put out some feelers and see if Mathers is perhaps planning some kind of takeover
Yeah.
of Isis-Urania.
I think I could find that out pretty easily. I have my ways.
Get that. Should get like skill points for the writing crap.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can that? is
35. I even drew. I drew a little picture of it. I drew a little picture of the writing crop. So.
Now, does the writing crop have a name?
It doesn't actually. It's just old reliable.
Old reliable, yes.
Okay. All right. So we're going to Paris.
Okay. Since three ladies cannot travel unescorted, they're sending an outer order member with you.
Oh. Who is this?
So do try to keep your inner order knowledge
Oh.
discreet.
Gotcha.
So who's this person?
So a fellow named Cyril Weston.
Where is he from?
He's British.
Really?
Yes. He said,
Okay.
where is he from?
No, I said, what is he about?
Oh, what's he about? Well, he's actually a somewhat well-known world traveler and explorer. He's traveled.
Oh.
Yes.
I think I've heard of him.
Yes, he's made the papers.
He does
a few
big
times.
games?
No, a bit, but he's mostly known for his explorations.
It's not the other character.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I remember reading something about him killing zebras and stuff.
Oh, yes. He has gone hunting in Africa and so forth.
Okay.
But I know he's traveled extensively through North Africa, the Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia.
So we can trust him.
He seems trustworthy.
What level is he at?
He is practicus.
Okay.
All right.
And so he actually meets
How
up
old
with
is
you
he?
all. He is 40. He meets up with you all at Portsmouth.
Straight up 40.
Straight up 40, 40.
Okay. Right.
Where you are all prepared to board the cross-channel ferry.
Uh-oh. How are you doing?
I'm already high as a kite.
So we just have to push you onto
Right.
the boat.
No
Or
problem.
ship,
yeah.
or whatever.
Tie a rope
Ship?
around her waist. Pull her along.
Drag me.
Come on, dear.
You bringing your dog with you?
You each got her arm linked.
Yeah.
Bringing the doggy along.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. So, it is November, so
A little
the
stormy.
crossing is a little rough.
Oh.
I'll need con times 5 rolls from all of you.
Ooh.
I failed.
Pass.
99.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm puking the whole time.
You
my
spend the
God.
whole time leaning over the
I'm
rail
just
of the
vomiting.
ferry.
Oh my
I'm
God.
beyond.
Fail too.
Oh.
All
How are
right.
you doing on
Well,
it?
I'm fine.
You're good?
Cyril passes with a 0-1.
Wow, he is like
So he's like on the bow of the ship.
Yeah.
hair flutter.
Yeah. Just like riding the
There she goes.
wave.
Yeah.
Got to get your sea legs, love. your bustles just like right. Like all I can see is your bustles, basically.
Holding on for dear life and just vomiting.
Yeah.
All right.
Violently.
Well,
puking.
I'm not surprised. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just on the floor down in the cabin. It's like,
Exactly.
oh. Your dog's like licking your face. You're not even paying attention.
I love you.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. So
It's horrible.
the crossing is mercifully
myself.
short, though.
Okay.
And you all come off the ferry in various states
Green.
of disrepair,
Green.
except for Cyril, who like pretty much bounds off the ferry.
Yeah, right.
It's been a while since I was on the continent.
Okay.
So you.
All right.
All right. So
necessary.
you snag the first train out of Calais, south to Paris, and arrive on a chilly, somewhat drizzly Parisian afternoon,
All right.
and take a coach from the station to number 87 Rue Mozart, the home of Golden Dawn founder Samuel Liddell McGregor Mathers.
All right. I try to compose myself as much as possible
You've
to
had
look
like an
as
hour
to
or two.
look as nice as I can.
Put some powder on your face.
Gargle with some rose water or whatever,
Exactly.
orange flower water or something, anything. Ugh. And yeah,
It's good for the figure.
I look good.
Yeah.
I look good.
All that seasickness. It's good for the figure.
I heard you the first time. So we're ready to go.
Okay. So
Yes.
a bell at the front summons a butler who takes you up a steep flight of stairs into an expensive, or rather expansive, Parisian
expensive.
flat. And expensive. Yeah.
Right.
Lots of marble and gilding, thick pile rugs, you know, old
Sneering at the
bronzes,
stain.
Yep.
old bronzes and that sort of thing.
This is where all Anne's money went, I see.
So Mathers greets you. He is
Wearing furs.
Right.
he's dressed,
Real rings
he's
on his
dressed in the manner
fingers.
of an ancient
Tiara.
Pict.
Oh, what the?
Okay.
Wow.
No, he's not. He's average height, somewhat husky build, like somewhat strong but a bit gone to seed. Sort of
little stocky.
little stocky, yeah. High cheekbones, nicely waxed mustache, smoking jacket, trousers. But yes, he agrees. Welcome to my residence. Come on in.
Can I roll psychology just to assess what I could kind of get from him in terms of just what he may, what his weak spot might be?
Yes.
Fail.
Are you looking for new dice already?
I am.
Oh my
I need a new
God.
percentile.
You gotta give him a chance.
Can I have the box?
No.
I don't wanna.
No.
All right.
I just need
Shoot
options.
the little hood up.
Yeah, isn't it cute?
I need options.
Adorable.
I need options. Thank you.
Well, none of you need psychology rolls to detect that he does seem a bit nervous. His hands are a little shaky,
Sure.
and he's sort of drumming his fingers on his knees as he takes a seat.
Okay.
At this point, Melina enters with a tray of tea service. She's younger than him by maybe 10 years and is darkly beautiful. Wears her hair in sort of a bohemian kind of unpiled fashion.
Just fluffy.
Fluffed out, yeah. And is wearing kind of like a very flowy sort of tea gown.
No corset.
No corset, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. So she
No.
she sort of sweeps. Oh, welcome to our flat here.
Right?
Sorry, just
The scowling.
yeah. God damn her.
No. I'm not
Stick
into
your foot out
that.
to trip
I
her.
just don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that whole.
The whole scene. I thought that was
Not-
Pike.
It's not orderly enough.
You
Dude,
need,
she's.
you need to take some time to put yourself together. Mm-hmm. So you're like Joan in Mad Men. Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha.
A little bit of that.
All right. So
Can we all sit? Does he ask us to sit?
Yes.
He has invited you to sit.
Tea. Start serving
The tea service is
Okay.
put out. Mathers, you know, he does engage in conversation, but it's mostly talk of the weather. How was your trip?
I can't stop.
So forth.
Uh-huh.
I'm there with you.
I can't help it. it was fine, but
Oh, I was
poor Lily
dreadfully
had a terrible
sick.
time.
I was dreadfully sick. It's been a while since I've been to France.
So moving. Oh yes, the channel is beastly. That's why I hardly ever go back to London these days, as much as I miss it.
Oh, yes. It's awful. But, what's his name? Weston?
Cyril?
Mr.
Yes, Cyril
Mr. Weston.
Mr. Weston. Yes.
Mr. Weston had no trouble at all. He was,
Yes, he's been standing at the the balcony doors, you know, sort of with his hands clasped behind his back, and then he turns around. That's right, no trouble at all. Puts the pipe in his mouth. You know. Once you've been on a tramp steamer in the middle of the Indian Ocean during a typhoon, you can weather anything.
That's probably true.
I have no
Says
reason
Jen.
to doubt that.
Yep. Oops. Says a voice.
Oh, everyone makes spot hidden.
floating
I was
mustache.
just about to do that.
What kind of? Spot
Spot
hidden?
hidden. I stole your thunder.
I make it.
7.
I friggin' make
I don't
that.
make it that much.
Wow.
17.
We'll see it. We all see it. It's in pretty plain
You can
view.
all check your spot hidden.
Thank you.
So you notice a large oak desk kind of parked up on the far side of the room, covered in stacks of books and papers. It's obviously
Okay.
Mather's workstation. You see titles like, you know, dealing with the Kabbalah and English Arabic dictionaries and that sort of
I
thing.
find that interesting, actually. I'm into
You also
esoteric
note
languages.
a recently published book entitled I Regret Nothing by Dr. Miles
Oh
Hume.
my god. Oh my god.
You can all make no rolls.
Fuck me. Sorry.
Pass.
I passed by 1.
I pass.
Real fast.
With a
Yeah,
1.
so you'd all heard about this. Basically, Dr. Hume, because of his alliance to Mathers, had been
That's
forced,
right.
he'd been
Yes.
forced out of the Isis-Urania Temple at the level of portal when he was attempting to make it into the Inner Order. And so he wrote a tell-all autobiography. However, in order to sort of, in a half-assed attempt to sort of protect people's identities, he changed names, including changing Golden Dawn to Silver Twilight. Unfortunately, there is an Order of the Silver Twilight in New York, and they're now suing him for libel.
So if we like really passed, have we read it then? Like we
We've read the book.
Oh, yeah, you can say you've read it, sure.
I see you have Dr. Hume's book on your desk there, Mr. Mathers.
He looks back towards it and then seems to kind of like wince a bit, like I shouldn't have left my work out. He realizes that all his work's been left out.
Yeah. Right there.
And then, so he doesn't really answer you. Instead he says, I believe you've brought a parcel for me.
Oh, yes. So who has it?
I don't know who is the person.
I want
The dog.
opiates. I don't know. Oh, she can carry it up in her little house.
We'll say Weston has it. And so he produces from his valise, you know, a little parcel wrapped in butcher paper and twine, and hands it to Mathers, who gets up, walks over to his desk, places it down, and kind of rearranges a few things.
Damn shit.
I just want to know, like, how accurate could Dr. Hume's book possibly be?
Not very.
I'm just imagining how not
It's
accurate.
full of glaring inaccuracies.
So not just the names are changed, but the facts
The
as
facts
well.
as well. The facts have been changed to protect the innocent.
Yes.
I'm just curious what our names are now.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Get caught up in that.
Yeah.
Petra and
Yeah.
Colleen and
Colleen.
and Detective Sergeant Fish.
I'm sure you would mention Lily since he hated her so much.
No, he completely snubbed you. He left you out entirely.
Interesting. All right.
Okay.
So, man, I can't believe I wasted that spot hidden on that.
Hey, you got checks in it.
Yeah. I just thought we'd find out more on the desk besides just the book.
Too late now.
Huh?
It's too late. He hid it. Did you see how he hid things?
I know.
He's hiding.
He's hiding stuff. We'll tell you later. He's very high right now. Okay.
So Moeen's there the whole time.
Oh, I'm scared of her.
But what do you mean? Is she watching us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking?
Uh-huh.
No, we're just talking about Dr. Hume's book.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she's just listening politely.
Okay.
Talking about Dr. Hume's book. Can you believe that he had the audacity to try to write a book like that?
Yeah, and you know what, Mathers? I'm not so crazy about Yates anymore.
There we go. There we go. Is that
think-
kind of...
Speaking of
think-
authors, I'm no longer interested in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, exactly. Come to think of it, I think maybe
Wink, wink
We're
at
kinda-
Celestia.
we're kind of thinking maybe we could do something more proactive in this particular branch. Something having to do with ISIS, perhaps.
Yes.
And that you would be the people to talk to about that.
Indeed.
Go on.
Well, seems to me it's taken us an awfully long time to advance. Those 2 extra steps cost us a great deal. In terms of time and effort. And,
Agreed.
well, I wouldn't want to shut out any other particular ways of thinking about things, and I think you're quite wise, in fact, to open your mind to options. If the order isn't quite going down, maybe they should be going down.
Especially in terms of reviving more ancient
Documented.
methodologies. Yeah.
Solidly
Absolutely.
documented.
Yes.
So Moena gives Samuel a sort of like encouraging look, like this is what I've been talking about.
See?
Yes.
Go Celestia.
Yeah. Good one.
So you finish the tea, which is a pretty substantial tea.
I could barely eat any of it.
Oh, you're
I'm
dehydrated,
still
though,
sick, but I'm
right?
You
drinking
do
a
have
lot of
lots
tea.
Yeah.
I don't eat a thing.
I'm still a little high, so I'm sure my dog has a plate on the floor.
Oh, yay.
So afterwards, though, the remainder of the meal, Mathers looks very thoughtful, and afterwards he sort of parks himself next to the fire, puts his arm up on the mantle. I won't deny that I am displeased with the leadership of the temple. It's a petticoat government, if you want to know my opinion.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Oh. As someone who wears petticoats, I'm offended by that.
It's true. It's highly offensive.
I just want to know what it is.
Well, go on. Say on.
I'm sorry.
I've considered taking direct control of the temple. But I feel this may not be wise. I suspect that the temple would simply go rogue if I tried such a move.
Is that why you're spending all this time in Paris?
Well, I'm attending to the temple here as well.
How can you control both temples at the same time?
I don't intend to.
Okay.
Is there someone else then that you would think more suitable to take leadership of the ISIS temple?
Perhaps someone with an occult background.
Give me psychology rolls, please.
The one I didn't.
Fail.
I make it.
I fail miserably.
I make it.
Fail.
You note his eyes flick involuntarily to Cyril.
To Cyril?
No.
Not that guy.
Push him off
I know.
all the way back.
Your cheeks flush really.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Steam up the ears. Alright, so yes. I see. Well, okay.
But he doesn't answer. He sort of.
He doesn't answer.
Yeah, he's just.
Cyril doesn't make
Well, I'm
sense.
sure. So I try to cover that. I'm sure. I mean, it's that would be a very difficult decision to make. There being so many gifted people that you could choose from.
Indeed.
What is Moena looking like right now?
She's just listening.
She's just listening?
Smugly drinking her tea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With her hair and her boobs all over the place.
And her boobs all over
Flinging all over the place.
Strap those udders down
Please, for the greater good.
for the greater good.
All right,
So
so
where's the package right now?
It's on the table.
Yeah,
So
he put it on
doing
the
anything?
desk when he.
Cyril, is it moving?
Smoking.
It's smoking.
No.
Jittering.
It's saying, join us.
All right. So he doesn't answer the question, so there's an awkward silence. And
Yeah, he's still.
that's why I tried to cover the awkward
Despite
silence.
your professed allegiance, you can tell he's still very guarded.
Yeah, of course.
Why wouldn't he be?
What time is it?
It is actually getting dark, and Marina remarks on this.
Yes.
And Mathers looks at, pulls his watch out of his smoking jacket and looks at it and says, "Indeed it is, and I still have much work to do today. I have arranged for your accommodations at the St. Augustine Hotel. However, Moina and I would like to show you the town tomorrow night, if that is agreeable."
Tomorrow night?
Indeed.
Not during
we were
the day?
thinking dinner.
Well, it's ugly and wintry outside. So in the evening would be more
Probably
kind of
nicer.
amenable.
We were thinking dinner and perhaps the opera.
Great.
Oh,
Absolutely,
lovely.
that sounds wonderful.
Terrific.
What does Cyril say?
Absolutely corking.
Oh, the bastard.
I know with this guy. I know this
This guy's
guy.
already troubled.
This guy.
He's
I know.
plant.
I know this type.
Although I
Yep.
don't know, like, do we have things that are gonna be wearable for the opera?
Oh yes.
Oh,
yes,
I'm
yes,
sure
yes.
you packed for
Oh
any
yes, yes,
eventuality.
yes. Absolutely, we did.
Or it would be a real shame to have to go buy something in Paris.
Paris,
you know.
yeah, that would be awful.
Boo hoo.
Ooh.
Maybe we could go shopping in the morning and see. Yeah.
Sure.
We're gonna find out more information.
Yes, well,
Moina, can Moina take us to the shops? Because I don't think we've packed anything that's really appropriate for the opera.
She looks a bit surprised at this and says, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry. My schedule is absolutely booked until the evening tomorrow.
Do you have any
However,
recommendations of the
can,
shops?
let me give you some recommendations."
Very good.
So she bustles over to a drawing table.
I know more of those than.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a thrift shop that's really good.
exactly. Time. This is not even the right time yet. Okay, so
So this place basically, it doesn't have a sign out, so you have to go down the alley. It's going to be parked behind a
And there's a
haycroft.
password.
There's a password. It's so exclusive, nobody even knows about it yet.
oh wow.
It's not even open yet. It's that exclusive.
Bohemians, the original hipsters.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much.
Yeah.
Basically.
Pretty
All right.
much.
Okay, so
I
that's
tried.
fine. No, that's fine. What may I ask? What are you going to be busy doing tomorrow?
Oh, assisting Samuel in his researches.
In his researches.
exciting.
Researches.
Very
What kind of
exciting.
research are you guys interested in?
Yeah.
I'm still working on my translation of Abramelin.
Wow, that's hard going.
It is hard. It's very difficult. But I think it's coming along well, and it'll be worth the effort.
Wonderful.
Well, I do have
It
some.
only sells 200 copies when he publishes it.
Oh. Ouch.
Well, if you need
he was
any-
100 of those.
What? Yeah, he bought 100 of
That's
them.
right.
How
Totally.
are you going to give that away?
I don't know.
I've got boxes in my garage.
So I just want to. I do have some knowledge of esoteric languages. So if you ever need any assistance with that, I'd be more than happy to
Wow.
help.
Proper knife services.
Well, thank you very much indeed.
That's cool.
But Mr. Weston has been assisting me with some of the Arabic.
What? Mr. Weston?
Well, Mr. Weston, I didn't know you had knowledge of of actually translating different languages.
Well, I picked up a bit of Arabic traveling the Orient.
A bit.
Yes, just a bit. Just a smidge.
I can guess what his vocabulary consists of.
Yeah.
Which way to the brothel?
Yeah. Womp, womp, womp. All right, so I'm kind of. I grit my teeth lightly.
Oh,
Okay.
so
All right.
it's going
Are
then.
we're going, as we're going, I'm going to drop something on my way out. Mm-hmm. Like just surreptitiously drop something.
Okay.
A glove.
Okay.
Drop a glove. We leave.
Okay.
Then
Off we go to the
Then
hotel.
I'm going to wait
Okay.
15 minutes.
Okay.
I forgot my glove.
Oops.
Just to see what I see.
Well, of course, when you ring the bell, the butler answers.
Yes.
May I help you?
I seem to have misplaced something in the main lounge room when I was in
He
there.
reaches into his jacket.
Thank you.
Okay, come on, we're going to the hotel.
All right. To St.
Augustine's.
St. Augustine, located at 15 Rue St. Augustine, strangely enough.
No, it's not strange at all.
Is it nice?
It is very nice.
All right, good.
Oh, and also just of note, on your way out, Mathers shook Weston's hand.
Of course. I wouldn't expect anything else. I know how these men work.
What about Moena?
Oh, she
Weston. Anything
No,
there?
no.
No. All right.
But he does sincerely thank you for delivering the parcel, and seems sincere about it.
Okay.
He seems a bit less pensive now that you're leaving. Like, oh, good, that's all they were going to do.
Yeah. Well,
For now.
for now.
So the following day,
It's the following day.
out on the town in Paris, it is a Friday, November 13th. Aww.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if Padma, but
Maybe it is.
So of course, at this time, Paris is at the height of Le Belle Époque, beautiful era, and is the hub of civilized world, basically.
So is Weston with us? Is where
Oh yes, he's escorting you around.
This is horrible.
I know.
We slip him something?
In the lady shops, he's gonna go with us.
He waits outside.
Okay, so see, that's where we can actually talk about things. I don't know. What are we gonna do?
I wanted to go case the joint.
I know, but when
I mean, he did at least openly admit his only reason for not taking over the temple is because he's afraid to go rogue. That is still pretty bold.
Frank.
Yeah,
Pretty bold thing to admit.
but it would. I mean,
He's
that's,
right.
That's what would
Yeah.
happen. But I don't know. Just what's in the parcel? Why didn't we look at that
I
before
didn't look
we
at the
delivered?
parcel either.
Well,
I wasn't
Weston
aware of
had
the
it
parcel. Yeah, he was
the whole
hiding
time,
parcel.
right? Maybe he
Plus
looked
half of you guys were
vomiting.
incapacitated.
Yeah,
Violently ill.
vomiting or curled up in a fetal position.
Well, yeah.
Well, okay. So, do we find things to wear to the opera?
Absolutely.
Of course we do. Lovely things with little roses on them. It's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Fucking wonderful.
Fucking
so
Embroidered with scarab beetle shells. And so forth.
legitimate beetles.
Legit.
Legit Beatles. All right.
Intelligent beetles.
So we're shopping around.
Beatles technology.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay.
Yes.
So, I want to get into that house.
Let's go
There's
back.
nobody there.
Let's go back. Let's see. Let's just stop in, right? That wouldn't be rude.
It would be rude.
Would it be
They
rude?
did say that their schedule was
He made
busy.
it
That's right.
clear. Yeah.
How can we first we gotta lose
Weston.
Weston, we gotta lose the dude, and then we gotta go back to the house and see if they're in there. If they're not in, well, there's servants, so
The butler is there.
crap. All right.
We just have to glean everything we can from when we're with them.
Well, why don't we talk to Weston
You're
too?
doing dinner and an opera with them. So.
Right.
Yeah, Weston seems like he might be the bragging type. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, you genius. Yes.
Yes.
Follow
Essentially,
that.
if you say, I couldn't help but notice, beautiful
Right.
lady that I am.
Right.
You know, oh,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
you and
Yes.
Mathers seem to have quite the relationship.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
That,
Yeah, I was thinking that,
those
yeah.
eyelashes.
Go for it.
All right. So I'm gonna go. We're gonna have tea, right?
Oh, sure.
All right. So I'm having tea with Weston.
Parisian tea shop.
So I'm gonna
Yes.
sit next to him
Okay.
and start talking about.
We
Together.
can pretend to whisper while kind of listening.
I'll
and
read your
all.
cards. We'll
There
talk
you
about
go.
I was
cards.
actually gonna say, hey, can we do reading?
I didn't bring my cards.
Can you read my dog?
Give me a card
Yes.
against the roll.
Do the dogs. The dogs. Yeah.
I'm reading. I've read for my dogs.
Actually, I was gonna ask.
I've read for my dogs.
How are they
Does my
doing? Are
dog
they
get
okay?
a spot hidden roll?
Okay.
No, your dog's not good.
Oh, that sucks. I think
They
dogs
should though. If it was stinky,
Well,
the
there's-
dog would find
The
it.
dog would know.
in certain situations, yes.
You know, it's
It's
just a
allowed.
thought.
It is.
allowed.
It's a thought.
Now will you let me know, or I'll have to request every time the dog?
I'll let you know. In fact, I probably won't even roll. I'll just say the dog starts barking.
All right. So I passed the cartomancy.
Oh, very good.
So yeah.
While
So
they're
let's
doing
see
their
what
thing.
you turn up. You turn up the Seven of Pentacles, indicating hopes deceived and crushed, disappointment, loss of fortune, and misery.
Oh,
All right.
raw.
You turn up the Hermit, depicting a hooded figure whose face cannot be seen, communing with the serpent. It signifies divine inspiration, seeking wisdom, knowledge, or inner strength. You turn up the Moon, another of the major arcana, depicting a scarab rising toward the moon from between two jackals. Initially, it comes out ill-dignified, indicating minor deception or trifling mistakes.
Awful lot of deception.
They're deceiving
Nice
us.
spread.
So I'm talking to Weston.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we're doing that. Who's the
Fast talk
hermit?
roll.
Who's the
Fast talk?
do you think?
I was in seeking knowledge.
I failed by
Communing
3.
with the snake and depart from the world.
Yeah.
You failed by 33?
3, no, by 3.
Oh, 3.
What's your fast talk?
55.
I'm kind of thinking if it's. I was already thinking about this. Like, if it's a failure within the margin of your app, like 17 points.
Oh.
You know, it's sort of like a partial
It
success.
gets mitigated a little?
Yeah, it's like a partial success.
Okay.
Maybe he's had a little tumbler of something?
Right.
Yeah,
exactly,
cordial.
Exactly.
So,
Well, in other words, you're not going to get, you know.
no.
a
But
bunch out of
but I
it.
have his attention.
You have his attention. You have his goodwill.
Excellent.
Okay.
Oh, let's try again after dinner.
And so,
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I'll sit next to him at the opera.
Yeah, keep working on it.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so he's happy to tell you about some of his travels and so forth.
Yeah, tell me more about how you learned Arabic and what do you know?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I learned it all, you know.
Oh, that's...
Got nothing.
Yeah.
He tells you how to say "you are beautiful" in Arabic.
Mumtaz.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right.
So your dinner appointment is at Sanssouci,
He's really
located
good at
at 955 Rue Bayonne. Formal attire is required.
No problemo.
that. There we go. You look fancy.
It is a small, intimate, and exclusive restaurant serving some of the finest French cuisine in all of Europe. So you enter into this space decorated with antique tapestries, richly upholstered furniture. Tables are set with delicate linen, fine bone china, expensive crystal, and gold-plated flatware.
Okay.
The melodious sounds of piano and harp fill the restaurant, as do the scents of gourmet food and fine wine.
Nice.
So you are escorted to the back of the restaurant, a large round table in a secluded corner, where you find Mathers and his wife, and another dinner guest,
Oh,
a rotund, boisterous man
another one of these.
with a pair of pince-nez glasses balanced impossibly on the tip of his nose.
Yes.
He's regaling them with some kind of anecdote or another. But as you approach, he jumps up and says, "Ah, our guests have arrived!"
Oh no.
Oh.
And he sort of comes forward and takes Weston's hand and shakes it, and then to each one of you takes your hand and kisses it, you know, and especially to Lily, "Enchanté,
I know French.
mademoiselle."
Yeah.
Yay.
So can I
You
try
can
to?
convert. You don't have to roll. I mean, what's
Okay.
your French?
It's 42.
Yeah. You don't have to roll.
All right. So I start saying a couple little things like,
And he's sort of delighted.
"It's an honor to meet you."
French.
Oui, oui.
Dear, oh dear.
Yes. So,
But I gotta focus on Winston.
You will sit next to me, mademoiselle. So he takes you around and kind of parks you between him and Mathers.
Could be good. Yeah.
Good.
Cha-ching.
good.
All
And
right.
so Mathers has stood as well and says, "Yes, welcome. May I introduce you to my friend and associate, Monsieur Leroux."
Leroux.
Leroux.
Okay. Okay.
So
what do you do, Mr. Leroux?
I am a reporter for La Matin.
What do you write about?
Anything and everything. I am a roving reporter. I was just telling Monsieur and Madame Mathers of the time that I was present at the secret Baltic summit between Kaiser Wilhelm II and the Tsar of Russia.
Oh.
Yes, I've been witness to many amazing things. And you see Weston kind of like,
All right.
That
So-
could be fun watching.
It could be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So the food and the drink begin to arrive. LaRue entertains you all throughout the meal with stories of his adventures.
Really?
What's Weston doing?
He's sort of quietly watching.
He's dangerous then.
Is he looking at me?
Weston? A few times, yeah.
In your decolletage.
That was carefully planned.
Yes.
But LaRue definitely dominates the dinner and seems like he's the host, really.
Really?
Mather sort of takes a back seat.
Okay.
There's a sommelier there like the whole time with his little tasting spoon on a chain, standing by, and LaRue keeps beckoning him over for more champagne.
Okay.
Basically, LaRue personally goes through 3 bottles.
Oh my god.
Big guy.
Yeah,
Wow.
he is a big guy.
All right.
Idea rolls, please.
I want to start talking to Moena too.
Okay.
I fail.
Pass.
I pass.
Okay, it's
Champagne.
pretty obvious that LaRue is a frequent customer here, and the way the waitstaff sort of trips
Defer.
over themselves to him. He commands a certain level of authority and respect. So Celestia, you're talking to Moena.
Yeah. I want to just try and draw her out a little bit.
Well, she's kind of watching LaRue go, with a little smile on her face. She's like, he's quite a character, isn't he?
Well, I wonder how he manages to be what is clearly a regular, and look at how everyone is in love with him.
Well, he was once worth $1 million francs.
You don't say.
And Mather's like, oh yeah,
What happened?
don't gossip. And LaRue kind of, interrupts himself, and he says, "Ah, no, it is true. I do not mind talking about it."
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ah, yes, I was once worth $1 million francs. My father left it to me as an inheritance.
Wow.
I blew through it in half a year, if you can believe it.
Oh, I can believe it.
That's right. Yes. Yes. I like this tastefully with the new money.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask him about how does he know Mr. Mathers?
We, as a reporter, you run in all sorts of circles, and Mr. Mathers and I, we met when I was covering a story, and we have been friends ever since.
Is this story about what?
It was just a minor story. His neighbor was burgled, and so I was interviewing people on the block. But I found him such a fascinating figure.
He is,
Why
isn't
is that?
What?
he? Well, what did you find fascinating about him?
Well, it is not every day you meet a practicing occultist. Yes, so I was. Of course, he keeps much close to his chest, as you English say. But what I've been able to get out of him is fascinating.
Indeed. Indeed. What's Weston doing?
He's still just quietly.
Is Weston on the other side of him? How are we
on the
seated?
opposite side, yeah.
Is it kind of glaring
Yeah.
quietly?
I don't like you, Frenchie.
Yeah.
Took the glory away.
Yep. All right.
The neighbor was burgled, you say?
Indeed.
Remarkable.
Yes, it was a, how do you say, cat burglar.
Really?
Held in with a rope through the skylight.
Oh.
Most remarkable.
What was stolen?
Diamonds, jewels. Yes. Yes. They think it was the English burglar, Raffles.
Raffles?
Oh, yay.
Wait, where's Raffles from? Raffles?
This is E.W. Hornung's
That's right.
short stories. To Arthur
gentleman
Conan Doyle, this form of flattery.
Oh, Raffles. I told you about Raffles, though. Raffles is the name of this nefarious character in Middlemarch.
Oh, really?
George Eliot's book, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
There are many Raffles running around.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah. Yeah, Raffles is this kind he's like a blackmailer kind of guy. And he meets a interesting end. All right, on that note.
So, in due
So
time,
we're chatting,
the,
right? We're eating, chatting,
yeah.
champagning.
Yes, and in due time, the lengthy bill is brought to the table.
Oh, my.
But LaRue scoops it up before anyone else can even reach for it.
Wow.
I insist, I pay for everything.
Oh my goodness, you're too kind.
You can all make idea or psychology rolls.
Idea.
Fail.
I make it.
I make it.
Yeah, you noticed that Mathers didn't even
Try.
Go for it.
Yeah, like he was pretty
my
much
God.
expecting
So this guy's funding
LaRue to.
some stuff,
He's his new unsuspecting Annie Horniman.
possibly.
Yes.
Especially if he admires him so much as an occultist.
It's yes.
All right, so I'm just gonna chat to him a little bit more and about the nightlife in Paris.
Well, I will be joining you at the opera, so you will get an opportunity to see one of the most spectacular examples of Parisian nightlife.
Ooh,
This is wonderful.
exciting.
Good time.
They are playing Faust tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Shall we away? I believe the curtain rises in less than an hour. We should get going.
Okay. All right.
So you're all, you're all bundling up. You've all got your overcoats and your, sort of,
Collar.
yeah, it's like, what do you call it?
Okay.
My
So,
dog has a little sweater.
Aww.
I'm really enjoying this. You have no idea.
Yes.
It's the little things.
So it is a little thing.
It truly is.
So, Mathers is kind of, putting on his cloak, right?
Okay.
And Moena, who is buttoning up her own, comes over and she says, "I'm terribly sorry, but Mr. Mathers is not feeling well."
Oh, dear.
So he has asked that if you wouldn't mind just continuing on with Monsieur Leroux and to the opera.
Whatever's the
tonight.
matter? Is there anything we can do to...
I think he's just overworked. He's terribly tired. I'm sure you understand.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
Well, can we pay him a visit tomorrow morning and check in on him?
You're always free to leave your card.
Wow. Wow.
We came all the way from England.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really rude. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay. Wow, that
Wow.
sucks.
Yep.
Take
What's it look like out there?
It's not snowing.
That's good.
That's any... It's not snowing.
Consolation. About an inch out there, you would just say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look at the street really quick.
I like how you're standing in your flip flops in
Don't you
the
love
snow.
it?
Yeah.
She's hardcore like that.
Very Russian.
She's gonna run out of the sauna and into the snowbank.
Yeah. Just some snow.
It's brisk.
It's brisk. It's real brisk.
What are we gonna do? We can't be next to this guy. He's avoiding us.
I really think that our inn is going to have to be Weston. Especially if they kind of seem confidants. Like, it seems like Weston is much more likely
knows
to...
more.
Well, knows more than he's telling, and it seems
Yeah.
like he is probably more likely to spill the beans,
I
as
think
it were.
he might succumb to your charms. It's possible.
My
It's
charms.
possible.
The 40-year-old spinster's charms.
Hey, I saw an app of 12.
Okay.
How's
Wait, what? You're talking about apps now?
Yeah, we're talking about apps. We're
trying to decide who should seduce Weston.
It's probably you.
Well,
Yes,
especially, I was
but
gonna say, if all three of us just like,
Actually,
oh,
LaRue.
Mr. Weston.
You're gonna go after LaRue?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
yes, go
That's
after
not a bad
LaRue.
idea.
He's got the money.
Plus, I can, pocket a little thing. So, come on, inside. She's like, why'd you let me out there? It's like an inch on the street, so. And it's like wet and kind of,
Oh, that's good.
yeah. I'll be right back. So.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
We'll
Alright,
keep
I want to go after
strategizing.
LaRue, so if either of you want to try Weston.
I have an app of 9. I'm
I'd
going
say
after
I don't even
anybody.
think app has to do with it. I mean,
Ah,
like,
you're wise,
we're
woman.
inner order members, high up inner order members. He's
Yeah,
still
that's true.
relatively low.
It's true.
He's really in with Mathers, but I'm sure it wouldn't hurt for him to feel like he is in with anyone affluent.
Right, he could just be a power
Especially
climber.
he seems to like to brag anyways. I'm
Right.
sure we get him a little drunk at the opera.
Yes.
Have a few cocktails after
Yes.
the show, get him a little tipsy. We're celebrating because we're in Paris. I wouldn't be
We could
surprised.
take him to like the Moulin Rouge or something.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Is that even open now?
I believe it is.
I think it is. I think
Yeah.
this is the time for that kind of thing.
I'm pretty. I
I
would.
bet you we're all
I
gonna
would
end
put
up there
money-
after the opera. We're all. Gonna
I would
end
be
up
into
there.
it.
I think we should do it.
Yes, let's go smoke some opiates.
I think it's good to focus my energy on LaRue.
Yes.
I don't think it's, I mean, especially if he's going to bosom buddies
Co-founded
with
in
Mathers.
1889. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think that it's an unwise avenue to at least.
There's a
Try.
scandalous club. I'm sure you've heard of, Lily.
Which one?
The Moulin Rouge.
Oh, yes, yes,
Perhaps
yes.
after the opera, if we felt like it, we could all go there.
I think that's a great idea.
Just relax,
A few drinks.
unwind.
Yes.
I'll slip
a
my
great idea.
dog.
The dog is welcome. Bring the dog.
Of course, they'll have their tiny little poodle by my giant
Yeah.
Suzuki.
You're just that potent.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing?
You found something tasty in my... Oh, I really
Oh.
What? We got.
Funny.
What?
12 November 1897.
Yes.
The Moulin Rouge closed its doors for the first time for the funeral of its manager and co-founder, Charles Zidler.
Oh wow.
So,
But
that's,
it's
it's
the 13th.
the
So they
13th.
reopened.
Yeah,
But this
okay.
just happened.
Just. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is their first night open after the
So I think
funeral.
it'd be a big.
It's gonna be a big thing.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yep.
All right, so let's go to the opera.
In honor of Zidler.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Now we have something to talk about. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
I heard that Zidler was real. Right?
Yeah.
Hey.
I think I know who killed him.
Cough syrup is not for you.
It's not for doggies.
But you're being awfully polite trying to dig for it.
Oh. And there it
You're
ended.
so good.
See?
You're so good. She says, I want cough drops too. They smell tasty.
No.
So night.
So basically, the ride to the opera is just a continuation of the restaurant with LaRue continuing to regale you.
He's delightful.
Yeah.
He's just delightful.
See, especially if LaRue is hogging the spotlight, we show extra attention to Weston. I think he's gonna be really happy to
That
just
could be.
rash
Could be.
brains out.
Agree.
Yep.
Agree.
Like, yeah. Use that against, like, kind of interested in.
Like,
the other one,
oh.
and then, you know what I mean?
Well, especially if she corners
Yeah.
LaRue.
Well, I
We're
think
working on
LaRue,
the
I
road.
think LaRue's gonna probably just assume that I would be with him.
Right.
Like, to sit with him.
Yes.
You're the lovely
Please
one.
have a seat right here, mademoiselle.
Yeah.
He's one of those.
Yeah, one
Well,
of those
and
guys.
but if she's
Yes.
keeping him busy,
Yes. She's lovely.
then we get to focus our efforts on the room. Oh, we can double team them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Brain power.
Okay.
So also on the ride over, he does confess. He says,
I'm
he
sick
says,
too.
I did not want to.
Homosexual.
I did not. Want to, I am. How do you say? Homo.
Wow, what the
But
heck?
he says, I did not want to say in front of Mr. Mathers, but I do not like the man.
What?
Oh,
Yes.
really?
What?
As a matter of fact, the burglary investigation, I already knew where Mr. Mathers was living. That is why I interviewed him. I was originally friends with Marina. I knew her brother, Henri Bergson. And so I like Marina just fine, but Mr. Mathers,
No good.
he is often unpleasant.
Oh dear.
What do you mean?
He's just a bit moody.
Obviously.
How does Weston seem to react to this?
Yeah.
He's very casually observing.
So I'm gonna change the subject.
Okay.
I'm gonna change the subject like as soon as possible.
Yeah, because LaRue doesn't know.
Right. So, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe it's just a cultural.
the cold Highland
yes,
weather.
yes. It's just a
Affected
different.
his
Yes,
personality.
absolutely. So I
I'm
try to
sure,
play it
I'm
off as
sure.
something really, and then talking
Scottish.
about. So tell me about this opera. Who will be singing in it? And
Ah, yes, you are particularly lucky. The opera will be featuring the talents of La Carlotta. Yes, Carlotta Zambelli.
how exciting! So are we there yet?
Yeah, we're there.
Are we there?
Yeah, so actually, I couldn't find any pictures of Sans Souci, but I did, of course, find pictures of
Yes.
Paris Opera in the 1890s. So there you go. So yes, it's quite the
Neat.
grand building.
Indeed.
Pull up outside, and of course it's thronging with carriages and attendees, and even in the cold November air. And so LaRue escorts you up the stairs and into the étage noble, the noble floor.
We could leave our cards. She really said that.
Yeah, she said
did.
that happened.
There you go.
Pretty. Wow. It's amazing.
Yeah. And there's servants bustling around with trays loaded with champagne flutes.
Okay.
It's pretty much.
Or champagne.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so we're just talking to LaRue, finding our seats.
Yes. You actually have a box.
Oh.
We're in box 4.
Right.
So he takes you up the stairs.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
So cool.
There's opulence.
I know.
Yeah. And up towards the box, you'll be in basically you can see the doors of every box entrance. Opposite each one is a little niche with a marble bust of a famous composer. The floor is carpeted and then colored tiles forming elaborate designs. As you approach your box, you can see a middle-aged woman in a black dress and shawl standing attentively outside box 5.
Mm-hmm.
You can make psychology rolls.
Make it.
Fail.
Fail.
She seems anxious about something.
Oh.
But LaRue takes you to the box 4 entrance and shows you through to the box. It is it has a raised copper-edged threshold, polished wooden doors with etched glass porthole, windows, and it is well appointed with rich red velvet curtains and upholstered chairs.
Nice.
And you get a nice view of the opera itself.
Wow.
So LaRue's kind of telling you all these facts, the chandelier weighs 7 tons.
What?
Yeah. Look at the size of it.
I know, it's massive.
I bet you could crush 40 people under that.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Nice. Remarkable.
Yes, the opera was begun in 1859 after an assassination attempt against Napoleon III. When he was on his way to the Old Opera, the building now features a covered walkway for the president to make his way from the State House and therefore avoid that sort of problem.
Yeah, that's the...
He does like the opera, the president. But the building has 10 stories above ground and 7 basements. It is massive. It is one of the largest buildings in Paris. And was, during the Communard uprising, was actually used as a prison and ammunition store, if you can believe it.
Wow. Amazing. So, how's Weston doing?
Yeah, he's just still... He's pretty much in shutdown mode because LaRue is just completely...
Taking up the space.
taking up the space, exactly.
So I'm going to remark on the mural, the Chagall mural.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, this is most beautiful, lovely of your native arts. And yet there's something so decadent about it.
I agree. I like the art very much, but perhaps at the Moulin Rouge later tonight we can
Yes.
corner Monsieur Lautrec and get some ideas, or get some opinions from him on this art movement. So he pardon me, and I'm just going to look for more champagne. He bows his way out of the box and heads off.
Okay.
It's exciting.
I know. I'm gonna... What? Were
Did
you
you talk to that woman outside?
I didn't. She looked concerned. I'm gonna see if she's still out there.
Oh.
I'm gonna go look.
Peek your head out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still there. She's
Okay.
got a little cane, she's not really leaning on, she's just holding.
She still look anxious.
Yeah, she looks about the same.
Can I approach her?
Sure.
So in French, I would just say, "Madame, are you well? Did you need any assistance?"
So she looked kind of startled, and replies in French. No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me, and I'll go back. Nothing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Give me an idea roll.
Big gazebo?
I made that.
You made it. Okay. You would venture guess that, as you approached her and she seemed to not really notice you. You think she's listening for something.
What though?
Indeed. Who's in the box next to us in box 5?
I wish ask LaRue when he comes back, because he probably knows who's in who's in these boxes.
So LaRue comes back. He's got a tray with a bottle and 6 flutes
I
on
love
it.
this guy.
Only
guy.
one bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
well.
surprised.
It's a Magnum. No.
Oh, shit.
Teetering under it. Yeah.
Here you go. I found
This is enough for me.
a bottle.
All right. That's what you have.
Yeah.
So who's in box number 5?
Oh, box 5.
Yes.
Oh, you have not heard about box 5.
No.
The superstition goes.
Superstitions.
No one may buy a ticket to box 5 because it is reserved for the opera ghost. Or so they say.
Who? What?
Or so they say.
Or so they say.
No, the opera ghost. Tell us more.
Yeah. What about this ghost?
But they say there is a ghost that makes its way around the opera, that it haunts the passageways beneath and the catwalks above. There are many different theories as to what this thing may be. Some say it is a ghost, some say it is a man, some say that it is a former worker who knows all the ins and outs and is simply having a bit of fun. Those who have seen him say he walks about in a black cloak and wide-brimmed hat.
I get the chills.
Yeah. We'll look at each other.
The hermit.
So people have seen him.
Oh yes, yes.
Does he make himself, seen when he wants to, and then disappears, or
Perhaps, yes.
is he present during performances?
They say sometimes, yes. They say sometimes he likes to watch the performance from Box
The
5.
spirit vision kind of thing.
Definitely.
The what?
Something we could do.
What? What are we gonna do?
I wasn't sure about how promising something like a spirit vision could be.
Spirit vision.
It may.
Especially the room, I'm sure would be massively entertained. You wouldn't take it too seriously.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I don't have to take that
We
into
can't
consideration.
go into the box.
Can we see around the corner in the box?
No, the boxes are built in a way to ensure privacy. However, there is the
close,
circular porthole.
We could look inside.
Yeah.
Well, that lady's out there. She's she's guarding
Why is she
it.
out
She's
there?
guarding.
She's listening.
I think she's guarding it
For whom? From whom?
for the ghost.
Limit.
All right. So, is the opera starting?
I'm just checking on the spirit vision ritual here. See
it would be
See
appropriate.
if it's something that you can do quickly, or if you need to meditate.
for
Yeah.
5 hours.
It's gonna cost you.
Yeah. It'll cost you 10 magic points.
You're sweating like a lunatic.
Oh,
It's exciting.
I know the music's getting crazy.
The crowd is. There's more people arriving. It's
Yes.
getting louder.
It's pretty much filled up now
It's
at
quite
this
a
point.
smell of perfume.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
sure.
yes. Yeah, it would cost you 2 magic points per 5 minutes of use. Yeah.
I really have occasion to use my magic points then.
Well, go try it.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So,
What do you want to? How do you want to set this up in the game?
Oh, I don't know.
how about if once the opera goes underway, it'll probably be.
During the prelude or something.
They're not likely to have people sort of. Although, do I need to actually be looking in to see it, or how does the spirit vision ritual work?
Basically, it allows you to look into the astral plane.
So if I looked in the room, I'd be able to
Holy
see.
moly! Who knows what you might see?
Yeah, that's another thing.
You might see all kinds of
You might
communards
freak
and
out.
stuff.
Yeah. Start
If I
freaking
just,
out.
yeah, looking through the porthole
might be amusing,
specifically into
too.
the box.
Or you could just go up and knock on the door.
Be like,
See
hey,
who opens.
hey, ghost.
There's something
Yeah.
in there.
Hey, ghost.
No, I'm not.
You.
I'm kind of
Right.
curious, yeah, if I took a peek in and just sort of saw if anything was in there once the opera started.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to use the
So-
spirit vision to do it?
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
go ahead and spend the 10
Ooh, this is
points for it.
Starting?
Starting.
Starting.
Yes.
Starting. Okay.
Yes. The opera is
Overture?
starting. The overture. Le overture. So LaRue kind of, yes, yeah, here we go. Yes. He gets his opera glasses out.
Opera glasses.
I like his
With this
pince
little
nez
tiny,
and his-
All right.
Hey,
So
but he's delicate. you
yes,
know?
yes.
Dainty.
Yes.
So we're gonna watch it.
So the curtain rises. Everyone make listen rolls.
I make it.
Fail.
3.
I make mine.
3.
Ooh, check your listen.
Yes. Shit.
So in that little moment of silence though, from box 5, you heard 3 knocks on the door.
I heard 3 knocks on the door next door to the box. The box.
Oh, excuse me, I must go to the powder room.
Okay.
All right. So as you're exiting the box, you see the woman in black entering the box and closing the door behind her.
Oh.
I'm gonna definitely go take a peek and see what's going on.
Oops, I thought this was my phone.
Exactly.
All right. So you approach the door to box 5 and
And oh,
What are you
I don't
doing?
know. Well, I'm just thinking, like, am I just gonna peek in and kind of see what's in
Okay.
there, or I think I'm gonna go for stealth because if something is happening, I don't want to interrupt it.
Totally.
So I'm just gonna peek in through the porthole since everyone is. Yeah.
Alright, well, unfortunately, you're foiled because there's a velvet curtain that can be drawn across the porthole, and it has been drawn. But you can give me a listen roll at half your skill.
Oh god. Of course, that's not one that's underlined. I didn't get to put anything into that.
And knocked. Or 3 knocks.
This is part of the overture. I'm
What's
playing the
half?
overture.
Okay.
I know.
Of 25. It's not very
13. Yeah.
much. Nope.
Oh,
Alright, so yeah, the sound of the
You want to push
music
it?
is just
You want to push it?
push.
Push.
Happened.
You'll get busted by opera security.
But LaRue could vouch for
I can
you.
just honestly say, I must admit, I heard about it.
There you go. Do that.
Yes.
Do that thing.
And I was
Yeah,
curious.
do that thing.
I'm a doddering
Do that
old
thing.
foreigner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, push it, push
I'm an
it.
affluent old woman.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Alright, so yeah, one of the pages comes along and, you know, Mademoiselle.
Oh, pardon me. I must admit, was curious about the.
Oh,
Kind of shuffle through that.
Jeez.
Oh.
Rude. So what happened?
Nothing. The velvet curtain was drawn in the porthole. Right. However, the woman in black did enter the room.
So we can astrally look.
Yeah, if you'd like.
Well, that's what I wanted.
What if
Yeah, why don't we do it?
we held a mirror?
Over.
You have to like attach it to it.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be obvious. They're like in the box.
Yeah.
I want to do the astral thing anyways. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
I think
let's
that
do
was
that.
what I thought I would do, even if I couldn't see through the porthole.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely with
Okay.
that.
So Padma
what are you
wants to do the astral.
Astral?
Yeah. No, wait, the astral.
What are you doing?
The spirit vision.
Spirit vision. Yeah.
Through the
All right.
wall itself.
Yeah.
Alright, so knock yourself down 2 magic points there.
Already did.
Okay. So you concentrate, you focus on your teachings and how to you know, sort of blank out the world around you. And you bring in a vision of the other plane, what you call the astral plane. And basically when you do that, you can see what is sort of beyond that, you know, veil, if you will. But you can't see through solid objects.
Oh.
It's not like X-ray vision, really.
Right.
Oh.
But
still.
but you can still sense if there's any
There's
kind of
things.
nastiness around, and everything looks pretty clear.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Still doesn't
For
explain
real?
what that woman is doing. in
No, it
box
doesn't. It's
5.
quite a mystery, isn't it?
We could ask.
So at this point, actually,
Oh.
there's some movement outside your own door, like somebody walking past.
Really.
It's your
So
turn.
we're
Because
door.
Padma is you know,
She's doing her thing.
Yeah,
All right,
So
so
you
I'm
better
gonna
go check
creak open the door and see who was it that just walked by.
it's the old woman.
It's the old woman.
Go back in the box.
Okay.
I'm keeping LaRue entertained.
I'm gonna try going in.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna knock. I'm just gonna try the door.
Yeah.
Try the door. It's
Yeah.
unlocked. The door opens.
Yes.
And I
The box is empty.
Is there anything
Spot
in
hidden?
there, though?
Let's see here.
do I smell anything odd? Ozone? Anything?
Yeah. Ozone?
Ectoplasm?
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Ectoplasm. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
5.
Whoa!
I
Check your
spotted
spot
it.
hidden.
Wow. We're doing
My
good.
second check, so I only get 1 check.
Oh, you already have a check. That's right.
I think you should be able to check something else.
You
It's unfair.
okay? Well then, you rolled so well. Give me a second roll.
Oh, nice.
53. Nope.
Okay. So you note a bit of dried mud beneath one of the box's chairs.
I am going to pick up the little piece of mud and sniff it. Does it smell of sewage?
No, but it does smell very, very earthy.
Very
You know, like wet mud.
Fresh.
Dank mud.
Dank mud.
Dank mud.
Dank dry mud.
This is not the mud of the city.
No.
It's the mud of the sewers.
Yay, deep beneath. Are there any kind of like footprint fragments in this mud?
No, it's just a little bit.
Just a piece of mud, a fragment of mud, and that
Well,
is
the
all.
woman could have left that.
Indeed, she could have.
Well, if
Indeed,
it's
she could have.
dried.
Don't know.
Why would it be all the way hot? Why wouldn't it have come off the? Well, I go back to the box.
Okay.
The box was empty. It's unlocked. She left.
Are we bothering LaRue by us chatting?
No, not at all. He's seen this before. But anyway, there's a general round of applause as the overture ends, you know, and the performers are out on the stage in their places now. You see La Carlotta. She's this kind of short but very chesty Italian woman, you know, and like yes, I know.
Yeah.
And she's beginning to kind of, you know, power up into her first note, and kind of surreally from the top of the stage you see this man's body in free fall coming down with rope kind of twirling out above him, and then it hits the end of the rope about 20 feet above the stage, and you hear the audible snap as his neck snaps.
Oh my god. Are people just like pandemonium?
Well, everyone give me a sanity roll.
Oh, well.
Wow, that's extraordinary.
I fail. That was way too much.
Okay, everyone lose 1 point.
Damn.
And spot hidden rolls at half.
Half.
5, 6, 7.
Pass.
Fail.
Way past.
Yay!
Wow, okay.
5?
Wow.
So, Padma, you see a piece
check.
of cloth drop from the man's hand when he hits, you know, when he hits the end of the rope, cloth kind of falls out of his hand. So yes. Shrieks of horror. You see women like just falling over.
Yes.
Men jumping up. Whoa! You know. The La Carlotta swoons, and this heroically mustached man. That's what it says.
Heroically mustached. The mustache is heroic.
Yeah, comes bounding out. You know, he's probably the director or something. Comes bounding out to like catch her. You know, like you know. The body is like swinging like a pendulum. And sort of knocks into some of the paper backdrops, which then tear and start falling. You know.
Do you think there's any chance in all that pandemonium I could sneak down and try and get a look at that fabric?
Probably. Yeah, it's like the performers are
Everyone's coming out, and you're the only one going in.
Go down to get that scrap of fabric.
I saw fabric.
Wait, Golly, fetch.
Oh,
I like it.
Yeah. She would.
Deadly.
She would be.
Yeah.
Find it.
Hey, they're runners and
Yes,
they're
they
hunters.
Hey.
That's true.
I
Huh?
say we allow it.
Huh?
You
The
gonna roll
dog
for it?
takes off.
Yes.
The dog takes off. Meanwhile, the curtains are closing.
Yeah.
And two men.
I'm also following the dog.
Okay.
Well, sure.
Oh no,
well,
she's
sure.
excited.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And there's people
Control.
pouring out of the boxes, hustling down the stairs.
I'm gonna stay put. We're gonna stay put.
Yeah.
You keep your eye on the
Yeah.
western
Pretend you're a
rooms.
little like faint, like I need to.
Oh dear.
You are
Some of the rooms
flower.
like, oh, mademoiselle, you know, trying to fan
What's
you.
Weston
you know.
doing?
Yeah, let's look at Weston.
Weston is kind of up on the railing, like, whoa, you know.
He can't believe what he
good.
saw.
Good.
All right.
That's a good sign.
That is a good
Yeah.
sign.
It's all going according
He's stroking his goatee.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So.
No, but anyway, the curtains have closed. Two men have come out onto the stage, you know, and they're shouting, oh, you know, please remain calm in French, you know, remain calm. It was an accident, you know. Everybody, please, but you know, nobody's.
No, everyone's gone.
It's no.
So, if I get down there in time, can I see like what's he dressed like? What does he look like?
Yeah.
The fellow
Who's on the
rope.
body? Yeah, who's on the rope?
Absolutely. So yeah, you have little trouble getting down there. LaRue, meanwhile, as you kind of and he says, it is okay. It is okay. We need to go see what's going on.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes. Let's go.
All right, let us go.
I don't know what he is.
That's right. He's on the case.
Oh yeah, he's got to get the story.
Yes, he does.
He was there.
He wants to write a whole story about it, doesn't he?
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
This is front page material.
Yes, it is.
reporter.
Indeed.
So,
What's his first name?
Gaston.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Fascinating.
It's still LaRue. Wait a minute.
So,
Kearney.
Piggy. No. No, it's horrifying.
It's
Trust
adorable.
me. No, it's horrifying.
I got to torture her with that in the Pendragon campaign because she met a frog knight, so I did my Kermit voice every time.
There were a lot of Kermit voices.
All right, so okay,
so we're heading down
backstage. Padma, you get there first. The rest of you are only a few minutes behind. Of course, it's just things are calming down a little bit. La Carlotta is being helped off to her dressing room. Actually, Padma, when you get there, you see she's being led off by an older, obese, well-dressed man.
All these fat people in France.
Who has an Indian manservant with him.
Oh.
Kind of an older gentleman with like just cotton white hair and a white mustache, you know, and a red turban.
Oh.
So he's Rajasthani.
Okay.
Exactly my region, but all right.
Yeah.
Still?
I'm sure that would be like surprising. You're like, oh, hello.
So she's muttering something in Italian, Celestia, as you get on the scene.
Yes, I have
You could
Italian.
actually use your
I
Italian.
have Italian.
Use it. Go.
Come on, you son of a gun of a. And I fail it, I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get it wrong if I.
They just ask you like, please, madam.
Would I get it horribly
Stay away
wrong?
from
If you get it wrong, she'll notice you're trying to eavesdrop and
Get
she'll-
angry.
Oh, she's a diva.
Yeah.
She's a
I'm
diva.
gonna get struck with something.
Cool. A shoe.
I passed.
Yes, you do.
14.
Yeah, so you come in, you hear her muttering, you sort of hook around and sort of just try to casually follow behind, and you do pick up what she's saying. She's saying, "Such things keep happening. I cannot go on while these things happen."
These things happen. Okay.
The fat man is trying to comfort her. Interestingly, he's British. He's but you know.
Well, that explains the.
The
Indian
Indian manservant.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes it much more culturally appropriate.
Right.
Okay.
Huh.
Things keep happening.
I cannot go on if these things.
Sometimes you get a look at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, are the
We need to
police?
have a
Have the
look at
police
that.
been called?
There are already a couple gendarmes on scene. You know, the ones who were nearest by, and someone ran out the door. Police, you know. So they're on scene, you know, and they're just saying, you know, nobody disturb anything and so forth. You know, just trying to kind of get everyone calmed down. Most of the cast and the crew are gathered on the stage, staring up.
Horrified,
Yeah,
I'm
just,
sure.
you know,
But-
some of them are staring up.
Has this been happening? I mean, this has been
Poor
happening.
Joseph, you know, and so forth.
Oh.
Poor Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph.
Is he a stagehand?
You want to ask around?
Well, I don't know who I would ask.
Well, okay, if LaRue is with us,
Yeah.
I'm sure he's
Does
already.
he know the cast and everybody? I mean, like,
Well, I'm sure he's already asking people.
That's
Right,
true. Yeah, he's
okay.
got his notebook out, you know.
who is this man?
Yes, Joseph Bouquet. You say.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay,
yes.
yes. Okay, so you're gonna beeline over.
Oh yeah, the fabric. The
That's why I
fabric.
was beelining it.
I know.
Yeah, that's right.
But she's there.
Oh yeah, no, you
Come
definitely.
on. All
you
this stuff's
definitely
happening at
have
the
it.
same time.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Let's see here. So it is a piece of black velvety fabric that appears to be torn off
Really?
a larger piece.
Really? Does it smell of mud, perchance?
I was gonna
Is there
say,
mud on it?
Yeah, what exactly was that woman wearing in black?
She was wearing black.
She was wearing black. It was more like taffeta.
Also,
Like
there's
morning clothes.
rumor that the
Just,
ghost wears
yeah,
a big
like
black cloak.
Conservative.
darling?
Conservative.
That's true.
Taffeta, sweetheart.
Yes.
Taffeta, darling. Breathe it so easily.
All right. So, it's a black velvet
let's
ripped
see.
piece
Let's
of.
do.
I'm gonna pocket it.
Definitely.
Pocketing. She's pocketing it.
Okay. Oh, and everyone give me listen rolls.
Fail.
Fail.
Okay.
Push. Anybody want to push?
I'm pushing it. Craning my ears. I make it.
Yes.
I was going to say same consequence applies in this case, but
Too bad.
well, that's good because actually this would be in French anyway. So
Good.
there's just gossip going around.
Yeah, I'm just
there's,
listening.
There's a few of the crew kind of watching La Carlotta being escorted off stage by this guy, and there's just gossip like, oh yes, that is Lieutenant Taylor, and you know he's very fond of her, and he took offense at something Joseph said the other day.
So he may have arranged this.
He made his displeasure well known.
What did Joseph say to? I'm not gonna. Well.
Excuse me, I
Hey,
couldn't help,
I'm
I
over
couldn't
here,
help
your gossip.
listening in on your conversation.
Okay, so that's somebody to talk to later. All right.
Taylor. Okay.
So wow, this is horrible.
Can we look at the body?
Very sad.
Is the body?
It's about 20 feet up.
Do you want to, Padma? Do you want to try
You're
and
just looking up at the
check
body.
pockets and stuff?
It's hanging.
We get to
20
cut it
feet up, there's
down.
no way I
can't
can
get to
reach
it. You can't
that.
get to the
No.
back.
No, the rope stretches about 50 feet up into
Oh, I hear what
Holy
you I hear
shit.
what
Up
you
into the
mean.
dark.
It dropped from like the
It's like
middle of the
100-foot
rafters.
rope.
Yeah, it's basically secured up in the catwalk somewhere.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay. All right, I get it.
Okay.
Well, no, there's that kind of a rope all around.
I know, but it's just like
And
just thinking about how massively huge it is. Just like shit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised his head didn't pop off.
Yeah, really, that can happen.
Honestly.
Yeah, it can happen. So, Cyril, Mr.
Wow.
Weston,
Oh yes.
he says,
Mr.
he's kind of like contemplating the rope, and he says, I say, I'm going to climb up there.
Good
Wait,
man.
what?
Good man.
So
He's going up.
Yeah,
Look at him.
He starts climbing up the little,
Watch the monkey scramble.
Yeah.
He's performing for us.
Yes, exactly. Go, go.
Go, monkey,
Yeah, I just
go.
wanna, like peek up into the catwalk. And
Yeah,
see
so I
if
mean,
there's
we're looking up
anything.
there. Yeah, that's a good idea too. So is the cast, everybody's kind of left the stage at this point?
Oh no, there's still plenty of
Everyone's
people
just still
around.
staring at what's going on. Yikes.
Wow. He has the shittiest spot hidden.
Oh,
But
could
I made some rolls.
I was gonna say, could I have my dog sniff the velvet and then
Ooh.
Get the scent, boy.
hunting dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can definitely give him the scent of that.
Sorry.
It's a good question. I wonder where that might lead.
I'm
Somewhere. That's horrible.
Sing
Sorry,
it. Sing
everybody.
it.
So
Not like
Weston comes back down about 5
Have some
minutes later.
dignity.
He said, I checked out where the rope is tied, and I found a bit of fresh mud scraped on the catwalk. And furthermore, and he produces from his vest pocket this, and he pulls out a gold pocket watch.
Any initials?
On the inside, it says, "For service and friendship, LT."
LT, Taylor. Lieutenant Taylor.
For service and friendship. Interesting.
Lieutenant LT. Missing something? Well, wouldn't that be Lieutenant Taylor's initials?
If his first name was Lieutenant, yes.
You know what?
I'm sorry. It's actually Colonel Taylor.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but
So the initials are CT.
no.
How dare you? How dare you? Very rude. Do you want more
What is his
tea?
first name?
Water? Do you want more tea? You good?
I'm good, thank you.
You sure? I have some chest or throat
Lawrence Taylor.
stuff.
Honestly,
Colonel
some chest stuff would
Lawrence
be
Taylor.
really nice.
All
Oh my
right,
god.
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh,
Lawrence Taylor?
What?
LT.
LT.
Lawrence Taylor is Colonel Taylor.
Right.
Colonel
Not
Lawrence
Caesar.
Colonel
Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor.
Colonel Lawrence Taylor.
Colonel Lieutenant Taylor, yes.
Don't mess with me.
Really, Celestia, really?
Really?
Really? Really?
Really?
Gauche, don't you
Really?
think?
Really?
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 Yes. All right, so I'm going to let you all consider that.
All right, we're gonna ruminate on that.
There you go.
I wonder if we can convince Three to take us around interviewing people.
Hey, Dougie.
Well,
I'm curious if I could get out of the Indian minister, but
yeah,
still some
I think
Hindi.
you have to do that.
Yeah.
I
so-
have Hindi.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Oh, Edie, I love when you do that.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
Little butterfly chicken.
She's a yogi.
You butterfly chicken, you.
Butterfly chicken. It's almost 9 o'clock.
Oh goodness.
Alright, what should I remove from the table? Do you want me to get this for you?
Oh my gosh.
And that?
No, it's okay. I'll touch.
Oh, no, I got it.
Gross.
That's okay.
Napkin figures.
If I believe in germ theory, then it would be an issue.
Ah, you're one of those, eh? Excellent.
Some of the time.
Yes,
Only
yes.
when I'm trying to do everything in my power to be like, everything's fine.
No, yeah, yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the clouds are breaking up.
So, Joseph
Snow and wind.
Bouquet was known to Lawrence Taylor quite well.
Lawrence Taylor
Well, he is
is
somehow a member of the staff. I mean, it sounded like other actors or stagehands knew him.
That's true. These
So-
things keep happening. Other stagehands will probably speak about other
Yes.
what are these other things that keep happening.
Hey, did you need water?
Oh, good, thanks.
Jen, are you sure you don't want tea?
I'm sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Let me get that out of the way.
All right.
So around this time, the detectives show up. And so LaRue sees this fellow coming in and, Commissary Mifroid, yes. I have many questions for you, sir.
I love how bluff he is.
Yeah. So he heads over and Mifroid is like, yes, hello, LaRue.
Yeah, I bet Lily, you could just like hang on to his arm.
Yeah, I'm
like,
gonna hang. I'm still feeling very weak, so I'm going to.
Listen.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Ah, yes, commissary, Monsieur Commissary. This is my colleague, and then he kind of indicates the rest of you as well, with a sort of conspiratorial wink. You know, these are my colleagues.
Adorable.
Hell yeah.
Friends.
Yep.
So,
BFFs.
meanwhile, a couple other police have followed Will Weston's lead and climbed up to the catwalk, and Mifroid orders them to lower Bouquet carefully.
Okay.
So his blue-faced corpse is brought down. At this point, you see the woman in black from Box 5
Yes.
is in the wings watching this happen, and she crosses herself.
She knew.
And,
She knew.
And she says, Joseph Bouquet was unwise. He spoke too much of what he knew.
Wow.
Knew about. What did he know about?
So she looks straight in your eyes and says, Joseph Bouquet was killed by the opera ghost.
How could he be killed by a ghost? By a ghost.
She just turns and walks
Yes.
away.
All right.
A ghost that leaves.
Madame, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, you see the two men who had run out on the stage earlier, and yeah, like they sort of call after her as well, like you know, for pity's sake, Madame Julie, hold your tongue.
I believe the lady.
Yeah.
Well, if they know her, can we ask who she is?
What?
Yeah,
Madame
Julie.
Julie?
Ask who she is.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
who
if they
is
know
she?
who
Yes,
she
who
is.
is she?
Oh, who is she?
Oh, that is just Madame Julie. She is the leader of the house ballet troupe.
Oh, she's the leader.
She's the head of the choreo. She's basically like the choreographer.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yikes.
Well,
She,
So one of the two men goes over to talk to the commissary, and he says, "I suggest you question Colonel Taylor and his manservant. The good colonel had an amorous interest in our diva and an ardent dislike of Bouquet,
Who's Bouquet?
the
Dead
murder
man.
victim."
No, I know, but
who was he before he died?
yeah, in the context of the
Oh,
opera.
yeah. He was one of the senior stagehands.
was he involved with the
With the diva? Not to anyone's knowledge.
What was he doing tonight? Was he up on the catwalk?
He would have been, yeah.
Okay. So at least that's not entirely out of place.
No.
No. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe he got caught up in some of the rigging.
No.
It's possible.
Yeah, and then a hangman's noose fixed
Should
itself.
just
around
And then the
it.
other end of it was tied to the
Right.
banister.
Sure.
Never know.
Just these things happen. Okay.
So Mifroid, listens intently, but just says, I will follow up on that. Let me question some of these other employees first.
Okay.
So at this point, the fellow sidles over to LaRue, and LaRue says, may I introduce Firmin Richard? He is one of the co-owners of the opera.
Okay. Fermin Richard.
I like that name.
I do too.
Yeah. And so Richard looks very nervous, and he
Sure.
says,
I would be.
Monsieur Leroux, I beg you, do not sensationalize this story in your paper. This would be terrible for business. And then kind of looking at all of you, says, perhaps if you could look into the situation discreetly. The police are so clumsy, and we must not frighten away the patrons.
All right, fine.
Ooh, permission to snoop around.
Yeah, it's true. Yay! I'm pretty sure.
Commissary Mifroid is a good man, but surely we can be better.
3 tea bags.
Yeah.
You get in the full team, man.
And I want you to take this with you. So that's all I'm gonna say. And just you can't say no.
Of course I'm not gonna say no to tea. Oh my goodness.
It'll help.
I want you to take this opium with you.
Why don't you take these drugs and smuggle them for me, please?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yes, I will
Okay.
be your mule.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Your tea mule.
Team mule. Alright, so where are we? We're gonna go
Investigate.
investigate.
Well, of course, with your permission, we'd be more than happy to
Absolutely.
offer our assistance.
Yes, but we're like dealing with Mathers too.
Well, we got a full plate.
Well, to be honest, we weren't gonna be able to do too much snooping
Yeah.
with Mathers.
Right.
We can't even get in the damn house.
Exactly.
No.
So if this
Unless
time,
we break in.
Unless we decide to bring...
Again, they're servants. Like, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
I
It's
know.
such a well-appointed home.
But,
They're not
They're gonna be
gonna...
there day and night.
Yeah, they are.
but perhaps they're bribable.
I don't know.
Anyway. Yeah.
I glance at my pocketbook and sigh.
Yeah, again, no.
No.
I never thought joining
no.
the order would be such a drain on my pocket.
And I'm broke.
I don't know. I think poor Annie Horniman.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I know.
Rude.
Rude.
Okay. So on that note, we are gonna... Well, it's very late. Can we go up into the catwalks? Will they
I'm
allow
kind of curious to have my dog sniff the
You were gonna.
scrap of fabric and see if it goes anywhere.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I think that's sort of
That's
legit.
a totally legitimate
Totally.
Because it might at least lead us.
Do you still have that mud?
I have the mud.
With them.
I have the fragment of
There's
mud.
mud.
Okay.
She can smell the mud too. She can smell everything.
I smell both things.
Smells everything.
Because even if she doesn't lead us to someone, she might lead us to
Something.
someplace.
Yeah.
A hatch.
Secret position of
There may be a hatch.
A hatch.
Trap doors.
Nest.
Exactly, that's what I'm
No.
saying.
Yeah, well.
I kind of want to talk to the diva and find out what she's talking
And
about.
and the colonel.
And I want to talk to
The colonel,
manservant.
Lieutenant Taylor.
The colonel lieutenant.
No, his first name's actually Lieutenant.
It is, yeah, that's his
That's actually
given name.
his
It's a
given-
Christian name.
It is.
His parents had high hopes for
Christian
him.
name.
His parents had very high hopes for him.
They did. They
did.
were,
And he exceeded
and he
them.
exceeded those expectations
He did.
with aplomb.
Okay, what's that for a dog here?
There are no stats
No.
No, I decided.
There are?
Oh,
Okay,
good.
right. He's the BRB.
I was about to say. It better
She's
be.
pushing the boundaries of the art right now.
Yes, it's true.
It's good.
It is
What they're
great.
for.
It's wonderful.
So,
Like them.
I meant
Yes.
to bring out next book. Aw, yeah.
Yep.
all right. So yeah, the dog sniffs away and seems quite intent on the smell. There's obviously rich a bouquet of aromas.
Bouquet from bouquet.
From bouquet, yeah,
From
exactly.
Bouquets. Bouquets bouquet.
Yes.
No.
No, it's a rich aroma coming off of this thing.
Tapestry, yes.
Yes.
Of scent.
So
Yeah,
that's what you get out of it.
that works.
Okay. All right. So is it going anywhere?
Kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
Kali? Is Kali going anywhere?
Not really, no.
No.
Kali's just like, that smelled pretty interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely a scent worth remembering.
Smell funktacular.
Oh.
That's a fantastic shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So,
All right.
is the I don't know, what, a regular donna, prima donna is the
Very good, darling.
is the
The diva.
is the diva available for an interview?
She has been escorted back to her quarters and will presumably be
Indisposed for the remainder of the evening.
exactly.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's still...
Stagehands? Did we
What
already
about
talk to those?
The Hindi manservant.
Oh yeah. Is he
Although
around?
Taylor is with the diva, which is probably presumed. His manservant is
Outside the
almost
door,
definitely-
probably.
Outside the door, so
Bored?
maybe he could.
No? No?
Or he may be.
I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna say he might be inside with them to assist them, but he also might be hanging out outside the door.
We could check.
Mm-hmm.
So Tremaine has given us like free range.
Richarding.
Richard. Did you say Tremaine?
No.
Firmin Richard.
Oh, Firmin.
Firmin.
Firmin. I'm horrible with French, sorry.
Tremaine Richard, yes.
I heard Tremaine.
That's fine.
Johnny Deformed. Alright. So basically, I think we should be able, so he gave us free range.
He did.
Free main.
Yes, Tremaine.
Firmin gave you free range.
Yes.
To go
Free
about
range Richard.
That's it.
to
That's our
go
man.
about the stage and the quarters and the catwalk and everywhere.
Just assist with the investigation.
Let's go. All right,
Hit
so
badges.
the what?
Like OP offer police. Sorry, that was really awesome.
That was great. All right, I think we should go. Well, Weston tried to go up to. He's climbing. What did he
Catwalk.
do?
He came back down.
He came back down.
He had
Shows
the
the
He
mud.
discovered
watch.
mud on the catwalk next to where the rope was secured, and he found a watch not
You know,
far
we
away.
could always take the watch to Taylor and disturb them
That's a
under the
perfect-
pretense of
That's a
returning
perfect.
the watch. And how could this have possibly gotten up there?
Certainly.
Yes,
Certainly.
that's a
Just
great
ask him,
idea.
like, have you been missing?
Yes, let's intrude.
Like,
Yeah, I think we should.
boldly intrude.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. So you make your way back through the sort of labyrinthine backstage. You have to stop and ask a couple times for directions to La Carlotta's dressing room.
Rock and roll.
And Rock and roll!
Oh my
And,
god! Oh my god! All right.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Spinal Tap reference, thank
Yes.
you. And eventually you do make your way back. You find a couple of gendarmes on guard outside the door, actually.
Oh my.
And they
I did
inform
not
you
count on that.
they inform you
me
that
neither.
Commissary Mefroid is inside, questioning Colonel Taylor and
Oh. They're indisposed. All right then. Well, can we hear anything through the door?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, listen roll.
Not to mention that we can always just say, oh,
I made
yeah.
it.
Fail.
Let me put down my extraordinarily large cup of tea. I missed.
Comically oversized.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, so you so you do hear, and again, good that you heard since it is in French.
Huh?
You know, just questioning. You know,
Where were you? What's
know,
going on?
several
What have you
people have
seen?
informed us that you seem to bear a grudge against Mr. Bouquet. You
Who
know.
does? Carlotta?
No,
Taylor.
and then
Taylor.
Taylor responding like, well, yes, I certainly had my issues with the man and his ill treatment of Madame Madame Zambelli, Signora Zambelli, but I would never resort to something as low as murder. It's ridiculous.
Libel, yes. Murder, never.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I was going to kill him with a song.
I'll sing.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, I hear this,
Yes.
Yes.
and
You can
So I
always say
tell
that we're
them.
just here on behalf of Monsieur Richard. We want to
Yes.
make sure that
So
his
Richard
leading
is-
lady is
it's all right.
all right, and we were given strict instructions to, make sure she's okay.
On the watch.
So yeah, one of the gendarmes knocks. Entree.
No.
You come in.
There we go.
It's a little tight in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say.
La Carlotta is still,
Okay.
So Italian.
yes.
All right.
And Mefroid says, the foreigners.
That's right. It's us.
Yes, that is us.
Monsieur Leroux's associates.
Indeed. We have a. We were checking in on behalf of what Padma was saying. So you should say it. I forgot.
We were, given instructions by Monsieur Richard to check on the leading lady and make sure that everything is all right, that she's not wanting of anything, and also make sure, is there anything out of order, any of your personal belongings, or does the room seem disturbed? Sure, why not?
Very good.
Well, we're going for it. Let's go
Yeah.
for it.
Yep.
Yeah. So Signora Zambelli, I will be okay. I will find the strength to soldier on somehow.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
It is a terrible trial.
Yeah.
This is simply the worst. The worst.
Yeah. Well, you're not dead.
And Monsieur Taylor, is everything in order? Are you all right?
Yes, I suppose I'm fine. A bit sick of dealing with these frogs.
Oh.
It's good to hear. It's good to hear.
Snap.
A good British voice.
I'm probably going to sidle over to his manservant and introduce myself.
Okay.
He's just
In
like
Hindi.
He's not gonna talk.
Hello, Indian.
Nothing?
yeah.
He doesn't say anything.
No,
Nothing?
you introduce yourself.
Yeah, in Hindi, just, say hello and,
Okay.
I don't know. Probably nice to see a fellow in Indian.
Sure.
for this
Sure.
part.
Yeah. So yeah, he does. He doesn't really let down his facade, but he does. Kind of nod to you. Friendly in a friendly way.
Oh, yes.
So
But
what?
Perhaps
he's
we'll-
focused on his
Job.
job. Yeah.
Well, perhaps we can call him in later, though, tomorrow. When they're a little calmer.
Yes.
Warm him up, he's got less to do. And maybe return the watch not in front of the commissary.
Yes. Yes. Good
That
idea.
would be wise.
Here's your watch. I found it next to the murder victim.
Oh my god!
You're killing me.
I said a British voice.
I think especially if we let him know that we found it and did not reveal
Right.
it in front of the commissary, he might feel a little
Points.
bosomy.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
fellow Brits and
So we should say something. Can we call on you tomorrow?
yeah, oh yes, we would like to make sure you're absolutely all right. Again, like Monsieur Richard insisted.
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
We have another performance, and the show must go on.
Right.
So sometime in the morning, perhaps.
Yeah. So where do you live?
You're asking her where she lives.
Not her. No, the
No,
colonel.
just where can we call on you? We'd like to check on you
Yeah.
early in the day, make sure that you are well enough for the performance.
The colonel, though. Because don't we want to return to watch? I'm sorry, am I missing
I
something?
do want to talk to Carlotta, though.
Yeah.
Of course.
Do they live
I'm
together?
saying if they're early in the day,
No.
we might be able to get them together though.
That's true.
Although, do we want to get them separate?
So you would just get them at the,
Well,
at the opera.
yeah, they do a
house.
rehearsal in the morning
Sure.
probably, or they
Something.
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That was horrifying.
Yeah. It was.
Okay. Anything else you want to do this evening before returning to the hotel? Or?
Moulin Rouge. I want
Still
to
gonna hit the
party.
Moulin Rouge?
I want to party. I want to see this.
Death can be like that.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
you got to
true.
celebrate life.
You
That's
got-
right.
you gotta-
Does LaRue want to go? Because I'm
Oh,
down.
he's down.
All right.
How's Weston
Are you
feeling?
kidding me?
Weston's ready.
Like Weston, I don't know about you. Stiff drink, my man.
Oh.
I think that's
it's an order.
that's an order.
Yeah.
Get him super lubed up and then
Yep.
pump him for information.
Yep.
Great.
Let's bump him.
Lily.
Just pump him. Take him in the back and pump him.
Oh dear.
Especially because if we're not able to see them until the afternoon, we can still definitely still work on Mathers all morning.
Absolute-
That's right.
Yes, that's
That's
true.
right. Yeah, we gotta call on him first thing.
Yep.
Party, sleep, Mathers.
Well, especially, I wouldn't be surprised if Mathers might be interested in seeing us just because something strange happened. at
Yeah,
the-
that's true.
We have a tale to tell.
Gossip.
Well, especially we're guests. We came all the way from England. Something
Can you
awful
believe?
happened. We can
Yeah.
see him over breakfast and
Very
divulge
good.
awful details.
Yeah. awful details.
Great.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
Would we be able to send a note like to his house? Or no, it's too late.
To Mather's house? You can always send a note.
Just
Like you
saying.
can hire a private courier to take a
What
note.
would we say
Yeah.
though?
Say we would like to have breakfast with you to discuss the events of the opera. Like for breakfast, so that they know that we would want to see him. Instead of just showing up and they're like, no. And we're like,
You?
I'm gonna do it.
All right then.
I'm gonna leave
Do
a
it.
note ahead of time. That way, you know, maybe he'll send a letter first thing. Who knows?
Extra croissants.
Yeah. Just so they're prepared and they know that we're coming over. Maybe we'll have more of a chance of getting in.
We're terribly shaken up if you don't mind.
Exactly,
I
exactly.
find great comfort in
Yes.
consulting with you before our departure.
Exactly.
So you dispatch a courier to Mather's house, Rue Mozart,
All right.
and then you
Off to
all
the Moulin Rouge.
clamber aboard a carriage and you're off to Moulin Rouge.
Beep, 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 beep.
There is indeed a place in France where the ladies wear no pants,
That's
Oh,
right.
what
and
the?
you find it out firsthand.
Ah!
Good lord!
Holy moly. I wouldn't have believed it.
As long as they're wearing corsets, I'm sure. It's fine.
Sure. So yeah, you have
That's
a
a
grand
petticoat
old,
government he's talking about?
You have a grand old time at the
That's what I'm talking about.
at the Moulin. Cyril,
Rightly drunk.
he can hold his liquor.
Oh, man, you guys gotta
But can he
really...
hold his own pen?
But I was gonna say, you know, if we just get very friendly and say, I don't know what Lorraine was talking about saying he doesn't like Mathers. I can't imagine. Like,
Yeah, how could he say such a thing? That's
I mean,
great.
yes.
Very good.
So-
That's good. That is good.
That is it.
butter him up, at least get him on our side.
Oh yeah, he definitely has a good time with you guys.
Okay.
You know, he kind of shakes off the funk that he's been in all night.
Yeah,
you
it's-
know.
yeah.
And LaRue actually leaves a little early. You know, I have to get back and work on this story
Yeah,
for the morning
that's
edition. So if you'll forgive me,
Oh,
As long as we're getting in with Weston,
yeah.
Yeah.
even if we don't get any
Totally.
information now, he might be willing to let us in.
Uh-huh. He might be. He might be.
Rookie
It's
order
true.
member like him.
He's not fully exactly.
Totally.
yeah. So he definitely has a good time,
Okay.
especially after LaRue leaves.
Especially after LaRue leaves.
Yeah. So, we're gonna have fun and then go to bed.
Yep. That's
Head
it.
back. So in the morning you awake, perhaps a tad hungover.
Tad.
You find a couple things waiting for you outside your suites. Lily, you have a response from Mathers.
Yes.
Terribly sorry.
Why is he
Et cetera,
stonewalling
et
us?
cetera.
Why is he stonewalling us? He's stonewalling us.
Yes.
Okay.
Stonewall.
You bastard.
You all have the morning edition of Le Matin delivered. And of course the Death at the Opera byline Gaston Leroux is splashed across the front page.
Yes.
He did respect Firmin Richard's wishes and didn't play up any of the sort of sensational, like he doesn't mention Madame Giry or anything like that. Opera ghost kind of talk.
No opera ghost
Sticks
talk.
to the facts. Lily, you'll have to, of course, translate for everyone else, unless anyone else has French. I don't know. No.
So I read it to everybody.
So, it is the story of the murder and the fact that the police have already made an arrest.
Wow.
Oh,
That was
who they
fast.
arrested?
A certain Rajiv Chowdhury, personal assistant to Colonel Taylor.
What?
Oh dear.
This is a setup.
All right, can we go? What time is it? It's morning still.
Like 9 in the morning, yeah.
Where does
You know, I'm sure we could always like call upon him early. It's like we couldn't help it here that
Yeah?
Yeah, that your
Yeah.
manservant was arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true?
According to the article, Chowdhury, formerly a known practitioner of Thuggee,
Oh.
is suspected of murdering Joseph Bouquet because he insulted the diva Carlotta Zambelli. Chowdhury's employer, Colonel Lawrence Taylor, was enamored by Mademoiselle Zambelli and was quite vocal in his dislike. According to the article, authorities believe that Chowdhury, always a loyal assistant, murdered Bouquet to appease his master's outrage.
I want to go talk to him.
Could be. You gonna visit him in jail?
Totally. Why not?
I don't know, why
Commissary
not? Go
knows
ahead.
us, and
Yeah.
he knows that.
Totally.
I'm not saying you
Why
shouldn't.
not?
Do it.
No, go for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. You going with
Yeah.
everyone together?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Is Weston with us?
of course.
Yeah.
So, at
Always go for the darkies.
Yep. No, nothing's ever changed.
so the police prefecture is at 9 Boulevard du Palais. Let's see here. I will need a French roll.
Fail.
How much?
By 9.
Okay, that's good enough. Give me a law, credit rating, or persuade roll.
Okay, wait.
Can we use my credit rating?
I know.
Unfortunately not.
Okay, I'm going to use credit rating. Okay,
Okay.
fail.
You wanna push it?
I'll push it. Kick us out on our asses.
Basically.
Fail.
Fail
Okay,
again.
all right then.
All right, yes, you are ejected with prejudice
Oh,
from the
ow,
precinct.
Ow.
If you do not leave immediately, you will be arrested as well.
Oh,
This
Jesus.
was just sort of the front desk.
It's not that serious. God. Sorry.
Oh well.
I tried.
Womp womp.
Could Padma go?
She was with you, and she needs to speak French.
Oh, you don't speak French.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'm a little hungover.
It's alright.
All right.
Well, let's go visit Taylor.
Yeah,
Because
let's
especially
watch.
if he's his loyal manservant,
Yes.
there's a chance that he might,
Yes.
for instance, hire him a lawyer, be able to go and speak with him as his employer. I don't
Bail him
know.
out.
Bail him out. So maybe if we go and go to Taylor, like, oh, are you all right? We heard about your manservant. We're of course concerned about you, and we can maybe mention the watch. Make
We
sure
can keep
that.
the watch.
Well, I kind of think that letting him know, like, oh, we had the watch, we didn't spill the beans in front of the police.
Right. You said
we're on
yes,
your side.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Would
You
get
sure
us
that-
in, and then maybe he can get us in to speak to him.
It might be
Yeah.
dangerous.
What's Celestia's power now?
8.
Oh,
So your
wow.
luck is 40?
Wait, your luck goes down.
Yes.
Your luck goes down too?
Yep.
Power?
Oh, what is it? Times 5?
Times 5. All right, well, I just rolled a 40 on your luck roll.
Alright, so I made it.
You made it.
Nice.
Party luck roll. As you are departing the precinct, a carriage pulls up, and none other than Colonel Taylor debarks.
Oh,
from the
that's
carriage.
terrific.
Hello. Where can we? Yeah, exactly. Can we see him in like the? Wait, where are we? We're in front of the precinct.
We're on the
Yes.
street,
Yes.
We're on the
essentially.
Boulevard du Palais.
So he sees you all, and oh, nice to see you again. Bows to the ladies.
Oh, yes, we heard the unfortunate news about your manservant, and we
Yes, it's an outrage.
wanted to
It
come
is.
and offer our services and express our distaste and regret.
Well, I appreciate that. I was just on my way to visit him, actually.
Yeah, would it be possible, just in the interest of Monsieur Richard, to also speak with him? Or come with you?
Certainly. As I said last night, I think some fellow Brits are always welcome
Okay.
All right. Good. Great. So we get to go in.
Blasted country.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes, indeed. Damn the Frenchies.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
Hear you. Yes.
All right,
We can whisper to each other.
So you
Ixnay.
remount the stairs and enter the front hall of the precinct. The front desk clerk gives you all kind of dirty looks,
Stink eye.
but has no choice but to wave you through. Since you're
Ah.
Colonel Taylor now.
You.
Sucks to you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes. So one of the
Neither me nor
gendarmes, one of the gendarmes takes you back up a hall, and Commissary Mifroid meets you all, and Colonel Taylor says, "Now see here, Mifroid. I want my man released immediately. This is an outrage." And
That's great.
and so Mifroid says, "I am sorry, Lieutenant. The evidence all points to Mr. Chowdhury.
What evidence?
He has a past as a known member of the Thuggee Codes.
True.
He's the manner of Monsieur Bouquet's strangulation murder showed striking similarities to the work of the bloody Indian thugs, particularly in the use of the Punjab lasso.
I'm gonna.
Give me, for Padma, give me an idea roll.
Punjab lasso, eh? That's actually a pretty interesting clue.
Make it.
You happen to know that the Punjab lasso is something that's used by Punjabi bandits.
Right.
It's not used by thugs.
So it's not right.
So it's just
You can give me
racial
a cult roll.
profiling.
Exactly.
Cult roll. It's a lot higher than it was. Oh, I make it.
Ooh.
Check your occult.
Nice.
Yes, you. In fact, you even happen to know that the Thuggee used sacred knotted cloths called rumals to dispatch their victims.
They
They did not
actually-
use lassos.
I'm sure. You inform me on the subject.
Oh my.
Up here. As an antiquarian, especially, my experience, my backgrounds would indicate that you are mistaken. So greatly mistaken.
Do you learn him a bit?
I do.
All right.
Great.
So
Until he's red in the face.
yes, exactly. Pointy
Twitching,
mustache,
yes.
A woman.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah. No, he does. He listens attentively, and he says, "Nonetheless,
What?
Nonetheless.
Well-
we do intend to press charges.
May I speak with?
Certainly." So he takes you all back further into the building, down some stone steps, and kind of into this row of cells. Like 100-year-old stone cells with the iron bars and the whole thing. And you find Chowdhury, sort of the opposite of the composed man you saw last night. He's now nervously pacing his cell. And as soon as you come walking up, he comes up and grabs the bars,
Yes.
And he says, "Lieutenant, I didn't do it."
I would like to express to him,
Yes.
well, that this is the evidence that they have against you. However, I understand their mistake. What can you tell us? Is there anything he can divulge or anything he knows, or...
Would anyone want to frame them or something?
Well, the thing is, he'd be so easy to frame.
Exactly. Oh, that's true.
He's, an immigrant, second-class citizen,
Yeah.
and a servant. He's
Perfect.
the easiest person to target.
Yeah.
What enemies?
And I'd like to express that to him. We understand this. We're working for you.
Okay.
So-
But is there anything you can tell us?
You remember
We need
from
your
that night.
complete...
He thanks you profusely and says, "I can't think of a thing. All I've noticed is my pocket watch has gone missing. But apart from that,
When did it go missing?
I don't know. I didn't miss it until last night when I went to check the time. But
Well, how often do you use your pocket watch?
I would say fairly often
Every
if
day.
you're a manservant.
Every day. So, that day.
When could it have been...
Like moments before.
Actually, I'd ask him that. When could it have possibly been,
Stolen.
or just fallen out of a pocket, maybe?
Yes, possibly. We left for the opera shortly before 4 o'clock, but I was rushed getting out. There was he looks at Colonel Taylor and says, "Well, Colonel Taylor overslept, and so I was rushing to get him out. So I didn't.
So he
check
was
my watch
asleep
at the
in
time.
his. Was he asleep in his room?
Maybe.
But I swear I didn't do it. I was once a thug, but I turned informant for the British, and
We believe you.
I've been Colonel Taylor's servant for years.
We believe you.
I mean, I have a little bit of Hindi. Could I ask him in Hindi if there's anything he's not... Doesn't feel comfortable saying to Taylor?
Oh yeah. So he responds in Hindi. Nothing.
Okay.
I'm hiding nothing, and neither is the Colonel.
Neither is the Colonel. Alright.
No chance of posting bail, huh?
No bail.
No bail. Wow. Okay.
You saying brothers gotta stick together?
Continental system.
It's true.
Okay.
All right. Well, so we have the watch.
Yes, we have the watch.
We have the information about.
Which is actually good that we did not turn it into.
Yes,
that's
That
right.
would be incredibly damning evidence.
Yes, it would be.
The watch is missing, according to everybody.
It's been stolen.
And that's actually Raj's watch.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes,
I
it
was
is.
gifted to him.
So it's part of the frame-up.
Who could have taken it?
Who wearing cloth? It's the cloth-wearing person.
Velvet.
The velvet fabric.
Someone likes wearing velvet.
I think we should go back to the
I
opera.
do too.
It's a soft
We have
fabric.
to.
Thank you, Lily.
All right. Well, let's. Let's.
Well,
I think
let's
it's-
assure him we'll be back as soon as
Yes.
we can if we have anything new to
Okay.
assist him.
Okay.
Let's check out the opera house and see what else we can find there. Obviously, Mathers couldn't be bothered with us, so. Wait, when are we
Bastard.
supposed to leave?
Anytime you want.
Oh, okay,
You've
good.
accomplished your mission, so
All right.
you know.
You could always save the opera for next time.
Yeah.
Oh, what time is it?
It's 9:20, so we can.
Geez.
call that
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like, under the opera house. Oh,
I know that's exciting. Well, just for next time, like, where do you want to take the
Well,
investigation?
I think the opera.
Search the basement.
Yeah, we need to go.
Which one?
Yeah, all of
Search the
them.
miles of tunnels under the.
Yeah,
absolutely.
catacombs.
One after another with no guide and no
Yeah,
rhyme or reason.
nobody
That's
to
what I
help
want to
us.
do.
Yeah, it's great.
We have
Be
a
Merlin
dog.
Cave all over.
Merlin Cave.
I'm sorry.
The what?
The snooter?
The snooter.
The snooter. We have a snooter.
We do.
We're gonna win.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, searching the basement. Anything else?
No, I don't know.
Well, I think we should search where there's dank.
It's just like a 10-foot by 10-foot room.
And we can also question
One light bulb.
the lady by herself as well.
That I'm Carlotta Zambelli.
Essentially asking her why
What are these things that keep happening that she speaks of? What
exactly.
things?
And also
How often does this happen?
why did Bouquet
Why
dislike
they
her so
have
much?
yeah.
What happened there?
But yes, also specifically like what else has been going on.
And then don't we want to speak to that director of the ballet?
Madame Jury.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
She knows a lot. She
She
knows
does.
everything.
Yeah,
I think.
so.
But will
too.
she talk? We don't know.
I don't know, but we can try.
We'll try.
So definitely the opera house.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Definitely.
Although I really want to get into shenanigans with McGregor Mathers. It's not gonna.
It's not gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen.
Well, the fun thing is that next week when Shalimar returns, he gets to play Weston.
oh,
Well,
Yeah,
at
I
least-
checked with him. I'm like, do you mind? Since
How much does he know then?
Oswald's
Yeah.
dead, I'm like, do you mind playing a pre-generated character? He's like, sure. So
So we were. That's gonna be interesting. All right.
We'll see how that goes.
oh yes.
Lovely.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
alrighty.
Part 1.
Hooray!
Yeah.